Oh, gamers, welcome back. We're live. Holy shit. Sorry I kind of bailed out earlier today. I was going to stream, but shit popped up. And you know how that goes. We got a new haircut if you couldn't tell, so I got the old faux hawk mullet thing coming in, so hopefully hope you guys like it.
You got a fullet going?
A fullet, yeah. I got a nice little fullet coming in. It's very nice.
I used to rock the frullet. Fro on top, mullet down the back.
It's pretty legendary, man. There's a little bed head because I've been out and about today as well, so. You gonna bail on stream? Alright, no, not the low tier god. Not this early. But yeah, Cell, you are first. Congrats. Welcome in, everyone. Tonight's a very special session of Morrowind. We're going to be... Blurp's working. Welcome in. Thanks for being. Nut. Alright. Anyways, very special... Oh, no. Okay. As I was saying, very special session tonight. We've collected all 36 lessons of Vivec. And that means we're going to read them. So I hope you're ready to sharpen your... You were just playing God of War 4? Hell yeah, sounds legendary, man. So hopefully you guys are ready to get your reading comprehension skills up. That'll be very cool. Sharpen that brain of yours. Oh no. Dude, fucking God of War 4. Which one is that? Is that the 2018 or 2019 one?
Yeah, it'd be the first of the new trilogy.
I see. Let me make sure we have all the lessons here. We're just waiting on Swit to come back. I almost said Scrib. We're just waiting on Swit to get back. He's filling up his water, and then I will crack this bad boy wide open. Let's see, let me make sure we have everything we need. So 1. Where's 2? 2.
Let me get a cast in Discord.
Oh yeah, shit, my bad.
Alright.
Welcome back.
I was just about to ask for that, yeah.
1, 2, where's 3? 3. Where's 4? I probably should have prepped this beforehand, but this is fine. You know what?
That's fine.
It's fine. 4, 5.
Playthrough, baby. Ain't no prep before
6.
stream.
That's true. We do it live and we do it raw.
Fuck it. We'll do it live. We'll do it live.
Ah, fuck off. Not you guys. This fucking guy.
Yeah.
Is there a way to like? Can I shift?
Internet history.
Yeah, it is. It actually is. Alright, I'm just gonna drag each of these. 1. Some of these we have 2 copies of. 15, 16.
Alright.
17, 18, 19, 21, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, and 36. All 36 lessons, chat. We're about to learn today some lore. It's gonna be good. And then, yeah. Very epic reading session. Any last minute thoughts or ideas before we get started, boys?
Good luck.
Good luck.
Yeah, not right this second. Everything is comes out. Everything I have comes after.
All right, you got it. And then
Let's read the first. Let's read the first one.
All right. Oh, look at that. We even leveled up on that. What a fucking rip roaring start.
You should rest and meditate on what you've learned.
Well, I can't move, so let me just let me get my clipping software started real fast.
All right.
All right. Here we go. The
Gain
third
knowledge from this book. Your athletics skills increase to 100.
We're just juiced after that. Where the fuck is it? Hold on.
Close that and reopen it though to get rid of that text.
Yeah, I'm trying. Morrowind just... I think it froze. Oh, for fuck's
Very
sake.
possible.
Let me see. Control delete.
We're actually gonna start a Morrowind playthrough pretty soon.
Oh, nice. And it crashed. That's great. A fucking unbelievable. Classic. Well, you know, it wouldn't be a Morrowind stream without a little bit of jank, you know?
Hey, you know?
That's how it be. So, yeah, you guys are doing your own Morrowind streams? Like, you're going to do a co-stream, or...?
I don't even know if we're gonna do... Might as well stream it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take the people through. Show them how it's really meant to be played. Show them how a fucking non-loser virgin noob does it. Okay. Did it at least autosave? It didn't. Okay, great. You know what? We'll read one book at a time, just in case it crashes again.
Or pull them all out again and then quick save.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, let's try that again. Take two, chat. Take two. Okay. One.
So back up in Discord for me.
Oh yeah, you're right. Please don't crash. Oh.
Huh.
There we go.
What?
Chat, let me know if I'm having any issues, please, and thank you. We got one. Is the stream open?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I'm watching. I don't know if we're gonna stream it. We might, probably will, I guess.
Fair enough. Do what you guys feel, you know?
We're,
What the fuck?
we do Tamriel rebuilt.
Oh, is that like a mod? Two.
Yes. So, you know what Morrowind looks like as a map?
Yes.
So, you're aware that you only play on the island of Vardenfell.
Yes.
Tamriel Rebuilt aims to rebuild the rest of Tamriel in the Morrowind engine, in line with the original design philosophies and all of that. And it's all like
Nice.
lore friendly and stuff. Yeah,
That sounds pretty
Brad
sick.
approved.
yeah. Kirkbride approved.
Damn. Even the official
Yeah, so
stamp of
it's-
approval.
Just more Morrowind, basically. Yeah. Yeah.
Whoops, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, and 36. One more time. Boom! And then let's close out of this. Do a quick F5. Awesome. And... Alright, here we go. Close out of that. And then, when will it go away? There we go.
There you go. Can you quick save?
Oh, yeah. Another quick save.
Here we go.
Here we go. 36 Lessons of Vivec. Sermon 1. He was born in the ash among the Velothi, and on Chimer before the war with the northern men. Came first to the village of the... Oh, Jesus. Nechiman? And
Nechiman.
Nechiman, excuse me. And her shadow was that of Bothia. Or Botia. Bothia. Boethia, who was the Prince of Plots, and things unknown and known would fold themselves around her until they were like stars, or the messages of stars. Took a Nechiman's wife and said, I am the face-snaked queen of the 3-in-1. In you is an image and a 7-syllable spell. I am a Sethi Vivec, which you will repeat to it until mystery comes. Okay. Then I am threw the Nechiman's wife into the ocean water, where droves took her into castles of glass and coral. They gifted the Nechiman's wife with gills and milk fingers. Changing her sex so that she might give birth to the image as an egg. There she stayed for 7 or 8 months. The Set came to the Nechiman's wife and said, I am the clockwork king of the 3-in-1. Holy cosmic cat dad, long time no see, big boy. Made a new account for a fresh start. Glad we're so fucking back. Dude, it's so good to see you, my man. How the hell are you? You just tuned in for the 36 lessons. It's going to be a reading sesh, so get cozy. Get yourself some good eats, some good snacks, and we'll get her going. Where was I? I'm the Clockwork King of the 3-in-1. In you is an egg of my brother, sister, who possesses invisible knowledge of words and swords, which you shall nurture until the Hortator comes. And Set then extended his hands, and multitudes of homunculi came forth, each like a glimmering rope through the water. And they raised the Netraman's wife back to the surface world, and set her down on the shoals of Azura's coast. There she lay for 7 or 8 more months, caring for the egg knowledge by whispering to it the codes of Mephala, Mephala and the prophecies of Veloth, and even the forbidden teachings of Trinimac. 7 Daedra came to her one night, and each one gave to the egg new motions that could be achieved by certain movements of the bones. These are called the Barons of Move Like This. Of course they are. Then an 8th Daedroth came, and he was a demi-prince called Fa Nui Ten, or the multiplier of motions known. And Fa Nui Ten said, "Whom do you wait for?" To which the Netraman's wife said, "The Hortator. Go to the land of the Endoriel in 3 months' time, for that is when war comes. I return now to haunt the warriors who fell and still wonder why. But first, I show you this." Then the barons and the demi-prince joined together in a pillar of fighting styles terrible to behold, and they danced before the egg and its learning image. "Look, little Vec, and find the face beneath the splendor of my bladed carriage, for in it is delivered the unmixed conflict path, perfect in every way. What is its number? It is said the number is the number of birds that can nest in an ancient Tibrol tree, less 3 grams of honest work. But Vivec, in his later years, found a better one, and so gave this secret to his people. For I have crushed the world with my left hand, he will say. But in my right hand is how it could have won against me. Love is under my will only. The ending of the words is Om Civi. I'm doing great. My King in Tekken is looking slick and been playing the finals lately. Got my own small place. Hell yeah. And it's chill. Glad to see you're still doing well. Ever thought about dual stream on YouTube? I do, but I don't have the internet to support it. Could be sick. And since you have premium, you still get that sweet AvRev. True. So once my internet gets better, I'll definitely be doing it more consistently. But for now, I just stream on Twitch because Twitch in the near future, legendary prediction. But yes, I'm so glad to see you. Welcome back, and I can't wait to see you many more times. Alright, so we want to talk about this book, or do we want to move on to the next one?
What do you think?
I think this is fucking insanity so far.
That's just lesson 1.
That's just lesson 1. So this, I'm imagining, is the origin of Vivec. I believe Vivec is the man inside the fucking woman, in the, what is it, Netraman? Yeah, he's the man in the egg.
Netraman's wife.
Netraman's wife's son is Vivec, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So his madness started in the egg, which is pretty fucking terrible. Ay.
Yeah, he's been cursed as birth. That nigga was fucked up from the beginning.
Yeah. So yeah, that's great. Lesson 2. Love you, Big Daddy. Care to catch me up to speed on what's going on? All right. TLDR, we're playing Morrowind, right? We started out as some fucking useless bum who didn't know what the fuck to do or how to do, but with the help and guide of my very own moon and star, the twins, we have made it to the end of the game almost. Let's see, we killed some vampires, killed a lot of cultists, did some shit for the tribes of the land, and the people. We met some really fucking jacked dude from the Imperial Army named Caius Casades. He's gone, God rest his soul. He's not dead, but he left us.
My boy Caius.
Dude, we fucking love him.
Where's the redeem?
We fucking love Caius. We're sponsored by G Fuel now, 20% off, and we have a buy one, get one promotion right now. It'll be ending soon, I think. So use Villain Fuel at checkout, or there's that fucking man. We saw... off topic, we saw another shirtless man out in the wilds after Caius left. And I got really excited because I thought he was back. I was like, oh, Gaius! And then he turned around, it wasn't him.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I thought you were somebody I knew.
It was
You look
legendary.
just like...
You looked like...
Dot.
Never mind. You wouldn't know.
Yeah, straight up.
Oh, it was fucking great. We fought the Sixth House, which are a bunch of cultists who are like, Dagoth, we are the dreamers that awaken. Again, cultists. We became head of a family house here in Morrowind called House Telvanni, and their tenets are, you are right if you steal and nobody fucking notices. You must have been right because you took that shit. That must have been your shit. That's why you got away with it. If you kill someone who's arguing with you, obviously you had the greater stance and your word is fact, right. So you're right. And the third tenet, you can grow your own clones and fuck them and wife them up. So, House Telvanni, pretty fucking legendary stuff there.
Yeah. As long as you know House Halalu.
Yeah, fucking House Halalu. We did some stupid shit like that, and they're like, oh, well, we like money, so if you pay us, we'll give you our vote. And it's fucking stupid. Yeah. I hate them.
Right?
Fucking awful house. Anyone who's a House Halalu stan, get him fucking out of here. Send him on the first boat back.
Halalu fan?
Who?
Luke.
Get him out of here. Next time I see him, I'm gonna say, boo! Show him a bag of money, say, ooh, let me change your mind. Oh, man. Another funny moment, kinda. Oh, we made our number one ops are fucking cliff racers. They're the pterodactyl things that fly around and go, chee! They fuck you up. Another memorable moment, it's again off topic. We were sneaking in a cave, and I was like, oh fuck, dude, I hope I don't get jumped. I pulled out a fucking torch, and there's this jacked ass Nord dude with a fucking great hammer. And he just goes, now this is fighting, and fucking one taps me. I got destroyed, dude. That was one of my fucking best moments. And then we united the Ashland tribes, the three houses. We're now Hortator and Halalu of Morrowind. And now we're learning that we are actually, in fact, the reincarnation of a man named Nerevar, who was Dagoth Ur's best friend once upon a time, supposedly. And we're the one, the chosen one. Did I miss anything? I think that catches us up to speed. Boys?
Yeah, that's the
Imperial Legion.
We did the Imperial Legion.
We're the Grand Dragon.
We're the Grand Wizard of the Imperial Legion.
Grand Dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. That pretty much catches you up there.
Best viewers on steamboo.com.
Oh, best view. Oh, don't mind if I do. Mods. Crush his skull, please, and thank you.
Sundry continuity.
Make me a mod, I'll crush it so fast.
Oh, Jags, my beloved, she's here.
Hey.
Dude, welcome in,
yeah.
Jags. How are you? My moon and star. Oh, my God. So good to see you.
Okay, Khal Drogo.
Khal Drogo? Yeah, true. Now I just need to fucking die.
My sun and moon.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, that's where we're at. Now we're reading the 36 Levens of Vivec, aka some fucking loser who's like, ooh, I got corrupted by the power of a god because I'm a greedy bastard. So, here we are. Let's fucking read lesson number 2. Where the fuck is it?
This definitely isn't mandatory, but we're making him do it.
Yes, it's not mandatory, but we're here. We're lore masters around these parts.
We're becoming them.
The 36 Lessons of Vivec. Sermon 2. The Nechaman's wife, who carried the egg of Vivec within her, went looking for the lands of the Indoril. Along the journey, many spirits came to see her and offer instructions to her son-daughter, the future glorious, invisible warrior poet of Vardenfell, Vivec. The first spirit threw his arms about her and hugged his knowledge in tight. The Nechaman's wife became soaked in the incalculable effort. The egg was delighted and did somersaults inside her, bowing to the 5 corners of the world and saying, thus whoever performs this holy act shall be proud and mighty among the rest. My man literally fucking stole that out of Eastern mythology, bowing to all 4 cardinal directions, +1. Absolute legend. The second...
Oh yeah, Kirkbride is...
He's a
also,
hero.
I love that, because knowing how literature works, right? two capital words next to each other mean something.
Mm-hmm.
So when it says the Netchman's wife became soaked in the incalculable effort.
That's a pronoun
Incalculable
right there.
effort means something.
It
Yeah, that means
absolutely
that's
does.
a thing. Like, what the fuck does that even mean?
Maybe we'll
love
find out. Probably not, because we're not fucking lunatics like Vivec.
I love that shit.
It is fucking legendary. Big fan of that shit.
Yeah, me too.
The second spirit was
Convergence with the Ragnarok connection? Just throwing out fucking words.
the end times of Narathar. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Or the fucking Firaxis principle. Like, what are you saying, buddy?
Yeah. Just throwing. Okay, yeah, sure.
No, actually, I'm not gonna throw that term out. You'll read it.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah, that shit's fucking hot.
I can't wait. The second spirit was too aloof and acted above his station, so much that he was driven off by a headache spell. Nice. The third spirit, At Hatur, came down to the Netchman's wife while she relaxed for a while under an emperor parasol. His garments were made from implications of meaning, and the egg looked at them 3 times. The first time, Vivec said, "Ha! It means nothing!" After looking a second time, he said, there might be something there after all. Finally, giving At Hator's garments a sidelong glance, he said, "Amazing, the ability to infer significance in something devoid of detail. There is a proverb," At Hator said, and then he left. The fourth spirit came with the fifth, for they were cousins. They could ghost touch and probed inside the egg to find its core. Some say Vivec at this point was shaped like a star, with its penumbra broken off. Others say that it looked like a revival of vanished forms. "From my side of the family," the first cousin said, "I bring you a series of calamities that will bring about the end of the universe." "And from my side," the second cousin said, "I bring you all the primordial marriages that must happen within them, each one." At this the egg laughed. "I am given too much to bear so young. I must have been born before." And then the sixth spirit appeared, the Black Hands Mephala, who taught the Velothi at the beginning of days all the arts of sex and murder. Yo, they're like fucking Dark Eldar from fucking Warhammer. All they know is sex and murder for their fucking goddess. Oh my god. Its burning heart melted the eyes of the Netchman's wife and took the egg from her belly with 6 cutting strokes. The egg image, however, could see into what it had been before in ancient times, when the earth still cooled and it was not blinded. It joined with the Daedroth and took its former secrets, leaving a few behind to keep the web of the world from disentangling. Then the Black Ants of Mephala put the egg back in the Netchman's wife and blew on her with magic breath until the hole closed up. But the Daedroth did not give her back her eyes, saying, "God hath 3 keys of birth, of the sheens, and of the words between. Within this sermon the wise may find 1/2 of these keys. The ending of the words is Sivi." Incredible. So, this isn't Vivec's first fucking rodeo. He may, in fact, have been a primordial from the creation of the planet itself. Very cool, Kanye.
Huh? Yeah.
And then some fucking sex and fucking rock and roll goddess came down and gave him some more shit.
Yeah.
This is fucking insane. We're not even a fraction of the way through. Number 3, I guess. Where is it? Number 3. Where's number 3?
The third.
1,
Number 3. The third.
2. Ah, there it is. Number 3. The 36 Lessons of Vivec, Sermon 3. Being blind, the Netchman's wife wandered into a cave on her way to the domains of House Indoril. It so happened that this cave was a Dwemer stronghold. The Dwemer spied the egg and captured the Netchman's wife. They bound her head to foot and brought her deep within the earth. She heard one say, "Go and make a simulacrum of her and place it back on the surface, for she has something akin to what we have, and so the Velothi will covet it and notice if she is too long away." In the darkness, the Netchman's wife felt great knives try to cut her open. When the knives did not work, the Dwemer used solid sounds. When those did not work, great heat was brought to bear. Nothing was of any use, and the egg of Vivec remained safe within her. A Dwemer said, "Nothing is of any use. We must go and misinterpret this." I'm sorry? Okay, Vivec felt that his mother was afraid, and so consoled her. "The fire is mine, let it consume thee, and make a secret door at the altar of Padhome, in the house of Boet Hiar, where we become safe and looked after." This fucking egg is talking to his mom, that's insane. This old prayer made the Nichman's wife smile and begin such a deep sleep that when Dwemer Atronox returned with cornered spheres and cut her apart, she did not awake and died peaceful. Oh my god! Vivec was removed from her womb and placed within a magical glass for further study. To confound his captors, he channeled his essence into love, an emotion the Dwemer knew nothing about. The egg said, "Love is used not only as a constituent in modes and affairs, but also as the raw material from which relationships produce hour-later exasperations, regrettably fashioned restrictions, riddles laced with affections, known only to the loving couple, and looks that linger too long. Love is also an often used ingredient in some transparent verbal and non-verbal transactions where, eventually, it can sometimes be converted into a variety of true devotions, some of which yield tough, insoluble, and infusible unions. In its basic form, love supplies approximately 13 draughts of all energy that is derived from relationships. Its role and value in society at large are controversial. The Dwemer were vexed at these words and tried to hide behind their power symbols. They sent their Atronox to remove the egg image from their cave and place it within the simulacrum they had made of Vivec's mother. A Dwemer said, "We Dwemer are only aspirants to this that the Velothi have. They shall be our doom in this, and the 8 known worlds, Nirn, Hlakan, Recht, Thendir, Kirnt, Akat, Mara, and Junal." The secrets to doom is within this sermon. The ending of the words is Om Sivi. Okay.
So, real quick.
Uh-huh.
It says, "They shall be our doom in this and the 8 known worlds," and then it lists them. Nirn is the world that all the Elder Scrolls take place on.
Interesting, okay.
Yeah.
Yes. So the other ones are planets. Or the other planets in Mundus.
Makes sense. Other planets in this universe. Cool.
Yes. The realm, the name of the universe, the name of the realm is Mundus.
Nice.
Mundus.
Nice. Classic fucking Latin wordage right there.
Huh.
Sick. Well, the fucking dwarves were pretty shocked at this. That's what I got from this. Jesus Christ. How much more insane can this get? The 36 Lessons of Vivec. Sermon 4. The simulacrum of the Nichman's wife who carried the egg of Vivec within it went back to looking for the lands of the Endoriel. Along the journey, many more spirits came to see it and offer instructions to its son-daughter, the future glorious invisible warrior poet of Ardenfell, Vivec. A troop of spirits, called the Lobbyists for the Coincidence Guild, appeared. Vivec understood the challenge immediately, and the popular notion of God kills happenstance. The head of the Lobbyists, whose name is forgotten, tried to defend the concept's existence. He said, saying something at the same time can be magical. What a fucking loser, okay? Vivec knew that to retain his divinity, that he must make a strong argument against luck. He said, "Is not the sudden revelation of corresponding conditions and disparate elements that gel at the moment of the coincidence one of the prerequisites to being, in fact, coincidental? Synchronicity comes out of repeated coincidences. Synchronicity comes out of repeated coincidences. No, you're good. At the lowest level. Further examination shows it is the utter power of the sheer number of coincidences that leads one to the idea that synchronicity is guided by something more than chance. Therefore, synchronicity ends up invalidating the concept of the coincidental, even though they are the symptomatic signs that bring it to the surface. Thus was coincidence destroyed in the land of the Velothi. Dude, he just literally told you, no fucking you, if then this, then me.
Yep. Zero summed them.
He fucking got him. Then an old bone of the earth rose up before the simulacrum of the Netchman's wife and said, "If you are to be born a ruling king of the world, you must confuse it with new words. Set me into pondering." Very well, Vivec said. "Let me talk to you of the world, which I share with mystery and love. Who is her capital? Have you taken the scenic route for Cameo? I have, lightly, in secret, missing candles because they're on the untrue side, and run my hand along the edge of a shadow made from 103 divisions of warmth, and left no proof." Dom, what's up, man? Welcome in. We're reading the 36 lessons of Vivec. We're on lesson 3 right now? 4. Oh my god, we're doing it. At this, the old bone folded unto itself 20 times until it became akin to milk, which Vivec drank, becoming a ruling king of the world. Finally, the Chancellor of Exactitude appeared, and he was perfect to look upon from every angle. Vivec understood the challenge immediately and said, "Certitude is for the puzzle blocks, logicians, and girls of white glamour who harbor it on their own time. I am a letter written in uncertainty." The Chancellor bowed his head and smiled 50 different perfect ways all at once. He pulled the astrolabe of the universe from his robe and broke it in half, handing both halves to the egg image of Vivec. Keep in mind, chat, Vivec is still a fucking egg at this point.
Yeah, he hasn't even been born yet. He's fucking
born.
He's wasting people with logic.
He's fucking killing them with facts and logic.
Disintegrates.
Vivec... fucking
Kaiba shadow realm.
yeah, there's
and just fucking the audio gets real loud.
Oh fuck. Vivec
Damn,
laughed.
that shit.
Yeah, seriously, fucking absolutely crumbled to dust. I don't feel so good, Mr. Vivec. Oh my god.
It starts ashing away.
Yeah. Dust before an egg.
Yeah.
Vivec laughed and said, "Ha ha ha, yes I know. The slave labor of the senses is as selfish as polar ice, and worsens when energies are spent on a life others regard as fortunate. To be a ruling king, I will have to suffer much that cannot be suffered, and to weigh matters that no astrolabe or compass can measure." This motherfucker literally said to actually be good and a ruling king, I have to suffer retardation and shit that actually can't be acknowledged. Oh my god, the ending of the words is uncivvy. These fucking lessons, man.
Yes, sir.
Vivec is
It's worth reading.
absolutely, dude. Vivec,
Worth reading at least once.
Honestly,
it's a bunch of nonsense.
but Vivec's kind of based at this point. Vivec's pretty fucking based.
Fucking awesome.
He's so sick, dude. Oh my
But
god.
also, fuck Vivec.
Yeah, fuck
Also
this
fuck
dumbass. He could have been the coolest cat around, but then he got greedy. Maybe we'll learn about the birth of his greed in these lessons. 36 lessons of Vivec. Sermon 4. I just read that. Sorry, I meant to grab 5. Where is it? It's right over here.
Towards the end now, yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Sermon 5. Finally, the simulacrum of the Netchman's wife became unstable. Oh, welcome in, Mur. How are you? How was your day? The Netchman's wife became unstable. The Dwemer, in their haste, had built it shoddily, and the ashes of the Red Mountain, ooh, Red Mountain mentioned, slowed its golden tendons. Before long, it fell on its knees beside the road to the lands of the Indoriel, and patched over, to be discovered 80 days later by a merchant caravan on its way to the capital of Aloth, Anan Alamalexia. Vivec had not been among his people all the days of his pre-life. Yeah, fucking no shit. Had the hugest eepers? Hell yeah, that's what we like to hear. So he stayed silent and let the Chimer in the caravan think that the simulacrum was broken and empty. A Chimeri warrior who was protecting the caravan said, "Look here how the Dwemer try to fool us as ever, crafting our likeliness out of their flesh metals. We should take this to the capital and show our mother Ayam. She will want to see this new strategy of our enemies." But the merchant captain said, I doubt that we shall be paid well for the effort. We can make more money if we stop at Normock, and sell it to the Red Wives of Dagon. Dagon mentioned? What the fuck? How old is this cocksucker? Who pay well for the wonders made by the deep folk. But another Chimer, who was wise in the ways of prophecy, looked on the simulacrum with disquietude. Was I not hired on to help you seek the best fortunes? I say you should listen to your warrior then, and take this thing to Aeam. For though manufactured by our enemies, there is something in it that will become sacred, or has been already. The merchant captain took pause, then looked on the simulacrum of the Netchaman's wife, and though he heeded always the advice of his seers, could do no more than think of the profits to be made at Normock. He thought mainly of the Red Wives' form of recompense, which was four-cornered and good wounded, a belly magic known nowhere else under the moons. His lust made him deny Aeam his mother. He gave order to change course for Normock, before the caravan could get underway again. The Chimeri warrior who had counseled a passage to the capital threw his money to the merchant captain and said, I will pay you thus for the simulacrum and warn you. War is coming with the shaggy men of the north, and I will not have my mother Aeam at uneven odds with one enemy while tending to another. Oh, Nerevar, the merchant captain said, this is not enough. Dude, this guy's Nerevar. Holy shit. That's us, chat. That's literally us. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
This is not enough. I am triune in my own way, but I follow the road of my body and demand more. Then Vivec could not remain silent any more, and said into Nerevar's heads these words. You can hear the words, so run away. Come, Hortator, unfold into a clear unknown. Stay quiet until you've slept in the yesterday, and say no elegies for the melting stone. Or elegies. So Nerevar slew the merchant captain and took the caravan for his own. The ending of the words is Civi. What the fuck is this? This is the craziest lesson so far.
Hell yeah.
Dude, Nerevar was here like, hey, this fucking egg is gonna turn into something good. The merchant was like, no, my riches. And the wise man was like, Nerevar is onto something. Then Vivec was like, hey, Nerevar, kill this fucking cocksucker. And then that's what happened. Fucking insane, dude, that's us. We literally killed some fucking guy. Well, we killed a lot of guys, but, you know, in the past. Dude.
Slew the merchant that took the caravan.
Dude, fucking insane. Dude, I fucking love this. This might be the best session. This might be the best session, chat. I'm a big lore whore. Dude, let's crack open number 6. Like the dead, I was disoriented when I woke up. That's good. Glad to hear, Mur. Good job. Very nice.
Yeah, that's a good sleep right
That's
there.
a fucking legendary sleep. Almost
Wake
as
up
good as...
disoriented.
Almost.
Where am I? What time is it?
What time is it? What year is it? Fucking Robin Williams.
I'm saying.
Dude, Mur slept like Vivec, I guess. Unbelievable. You've discovered the 6th sermon of... Dude, the book's talking to us. You discovered the 6th sermon of Vivec, which was hidden in the worlds that came next to the Hortator. Or sorry, that came next to the... No, I said that right. There is an eon within itself that, when unraveled, becomes the first sentence of the world. Mafala and Azura are the twin gates of tradition, and Boethia? Boethia, thank you. I'm gonna fuck that up every time. Boethia is the secret flame. The sun shall be eaten by lions. Who would win in a fight? A billion lions or the sun? Which cannot be found yet in Veloth. 6 are the vests and garments worn by the superstitions of men. The 6th house mentioned? Look at that. Fucking foreshadowing, chat. At least that's how I'm interpreting it. Proceed only with the simplest terms, for all others are enemies and will confuse you. 6 are the... Okay, yeah, this is absolutely the fucking foreshadowing of the 6th house. 6 are the formulas to heaven by violence, one that you have learned by studying these words. The father is a machine, and the mouth of a machine. His only mystery is an invitation to elaborate further. The mother is active and clawed like a Nyx hound, yet she is the holiest of those that reclaim their days. The son is myself, Vec, and I am unto 3. 6, 9, and the rest that come after. I'll take 8. No, 9! Divine! Yes! Yes! Oh, I just knocked over my G Fuel sponsor. 20% off. Buy one, get one, by the way. Come after glorious and sympathetic.
Brilliant.
I can never miss. Without borders utmost in the perfections of this world, and the others, sword and symbol, pale like gold. There is a fourth kind of philosophy that uses nothing but disbelief. For by the sword I mean the sensible, for by the word I mean the dead. I am Vivec, your protector and the protector of Red Mountain until the end of days, which are numbered 3,333. Below me is the savage, which we needed to remove ourselves from the Altmer. Above me is the challenge, which bathes itself in fire and the essence of a god. Through me you are desired, unlike the prophets that have borne your name before. 6 are the walking ways, from enigma to enemy to teacher. Boethia and Azura are the principles of the universal plot, which is begetting, which is creation. And Mephala makes of it an art form. For by the sword I mean the first night, for by the word I mean the dead. There will be a splendor in your name when it is said to be true. 6 are the guardians of Veloth, 3 before, and they are born again, and they will test you until you have the proper tendencies of the hero. There is a world that is sleeping, and you must guard against it, for by the sword I mean the dual nature. For by the word I mean the animal life. For by the sword I mean preceded by a sigh. For by the word I mean preceded by a wolf. The ending of the words is Alm Civi. Fucking okay. I need to dissect this one. This one's fucking insane. So is this addressing us as Nerevar? Like the fucking 6th lesson is like, hey Nerevar, here are some fucking signs of the end times and your coming of the true Nerevar. This will be how you know that you're the real deal. Is that what this is implying here?
That's what it seems like.
Dude, this is fucking incredible. I love this. Whoever wrote this is fucking based. This is legendary. Let's crack up number 7, chat. Crack this bad boy open. Hold on, let me actually take a sip of water real fast.
There is actually...
I hope you're enjoying your new Pokemon cards. I am, dude. These are like fucking secret rares. All 36 of these books.
Related post that I just went and grabbed the other day for a conversation I was having with Alejandro.
Oh, you mean the fucking ones you sent my Discord? Hell yeah. And back, sorry, got a call. No worries, hon. How's work going? Hope it's going well. You deserve it. And sorry if I'm not as interactive with you guys, chat. I'm fucking into this lore here. And without further ado, I'll crack back into it. As the caravan of Nerevar now made for the capital of Veloth, and in Almalexia.
The stolen caravan.
Sorry, this made for the capital of Veloth caravan.
No, I'm just talking shit.
Oh, you just... I see.
That's the caravan that he slew the guy and took it for himself.
Dude, yeah, that's it.
Caravan.
A fucking merchant just got murked by Nerevar. You're fine, you're loring. I absolutely am.
Oh, the garage, okay.
Big shoutouts. Are you wearing a blanket? Cute. Or is that a sweater? Oh, no, let this shoutout clip play.
Yeah, what the hell?
Is that fucking, Phasmophobia? Holy shit. Damn, different. Different overlay. Oh, is that Cookie here? It's a blanket? Nice. That looked like a cozy-ass blanket. We'll wait for Mers to play, and then we'll get back to it. Oh. Oh, maybe not. Alright, I guess I'll get back to it. Shoutouts to Mer, by the way. Make sure you drop her a follow if you haven't already, chat, but I'm sure everyone already is. Here, let me you know what? Let me see. Let me do this. Let me make it right. Boom. There we go. We'll make it right. Playing with Mura, Cookie, and Kawa. Nice. Holy shit, that's an old clip, eh, Mur?
Yeah, I can't wait for it to pop up.
Got him!
No, you did it. Just sometimes it doesn't work 2 times in a row.
Die.
You fucking hit him in the head with a brick. Dude, fucking folded like an omelet. That guy got shit up. Oh, she's so happy. Cute. As the stolen caravan of Nerevar now made for the capital of Veloth, and in Almalexia, there came great rumblings from the...
I have that thing insured.
Oh, yeah, but we got shout out, it's
She
true.
was telling me at the beginning of the game.
No, you
that
gotta be
the
fair. You're right,
ceremony
you're right.
crashing the ship, essentially, even though it was the captain's fault. Here we go.
Dude, I still haven't beaten
Oh my
Subnautica on my own.
goodness.
No, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. We love sharing the love here. We got plenty of time as well.
Oh
We
my
literally
God.
got fucking at least 2 more hours of this. Fuck this game. Yeah.
What is a wave without the
Oh, dude, the legendary voice actress.
It's her!
They are different.
The Emperor Leviathan.
Now you go among the stars, and I fall among the sands. We are different, but we go together.
Oh my god.
What a fantastic ending,
Dude,
by the
oh
way.
my goodness.
I don't
Give
know
me
if
a
either of you
tissue.
have beaten Subnautica. Fantastic story.
I've never even played it.
Oh.
It's good. It's good.
I've never even really looked at it, honestly.
It's fun. It's definitely terrifying, but it's really well written. Really well written. Anyone is lucky to have him. Have who? I've never beaten it. I'll never play it unless it's a redeem. True. I'm saving up for a fucking end stream redeem. Thank you for the hydration check, Scrib. I appreciate it. I'm fucking yapping my ass off here. Sorry, boys. Alright. Love you, chat. Back to the story. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to cut you guys off. I'm so invested. I'll start from the beginning. Since the gang's all here... Uh-oh. As the caravan of Nerevar now...
Is this how you face me, coward?
There came a shit. Now made for the capital of Veloth. And in Almalexia, there came a great rumblings from the gates of oblivion. That part was added. But my love for Asian women was born this day in the 7th sermon of Vivec. And he said, Asian women brought apart from the divine, the moon and star, have arrived. And thus, my love was born. Not the Zeus redeemed, no! Anyways, the great rumblings from the oblivion, a duke among scamps wandered into the house of troubles, pausing before... I'm a fucking mute blurb. I'm a fucking mute blurb.
Amazing. Mission complete. That right there is why you're the best, boss. The one and only.
I'll wait. I'll wait.
Is this how you face me, coward? Zeus! 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 Is this how you face me?
Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm
Is this how you face
gonna
me?
kill myself in Minecraft.
Zeus! Is this how you face me, coward?
Good save. That's why I'm the best goalie in rematch history. That's a lie. I'm fucking dog water. Alright. Nothing beats a Jet 2 hot. Not this fucking me. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. And there's a fucking kid taking a shit on a slide.
There's like a man beating the shit out of his wife.
Oh, fuck. Domestic violence ain't funny, chat. Just kidding. It's hilarious. Just kidding. It's funny.
Situational. Everything is situational.
Everything's situational.
Nothing beats
Yeah.
a
Comedy is just tragedy plus
And
comedy.
right now,
Yeah,
you can
you know?
save £50
What's
per
more tragic than
person.
beating your wife?
That's £200 off for a
Oh,
family
let me,
of 4.
Let me do this.
Pretty last.
Are you done, chat? Are you done? Dom, thank you for stopping by. Have a good night, big dog. Great fucking stuff. As always, I love you. Have a great day at work tomorrow. Bless up, big dog.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday.
Nothing
And
beats
right
a
now,
Jet2
you can
holiday.
save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
Is that in Discord or is that in fucking... Oh, who's redeeming that? Who? Oh, it's Jax. Oh, I'm gonna lurk while I sleep. Good night, friends. Good night, Zell. Sweet dreams. Mwah. I'm home tomorrow, for fuck's sake. Yeah, baby! Welcome home! Huge.
So I am the villain.
Not the Nick...
Made myself one.
Not the Nikocado redeem. Oh, God. Where was I? A duke came among scamps. Sorry, a duke among scamps. What?
Zeus! Is this how you face me, coward?
Wandered into the House of Troubles, pausing before each scripture door to pay his respects, until finally he was met by the Major Domo of Mehrunes Dagon. The Duke of Scamp said, I was summoned by Lord Dagon, Master of the Foul Waters and Fire.
Zeus! Is this how you face me, coward? Is this how you face me, coward?
And I have brought the penance of my 7 legions. The Major Domo, whose head was a bubble of foul water and fire, bowed low, so that the head of the Duke of Scamps became enclosed in his own. He saw the first pennant, which commanded a legion of grim warriors who could die at least twice. He saw the second pennant, which commanded a legion of winged bulls and the Emperor of Color. Oh, he can say it, that rode upon each. He saw the third pennant, which commanded a legion of inverted gorgons, great snakes whose scales were the faces of men. He saw the fourth pennant, which commanded a legion of double-crossed lovers. Oh my god. He saw the fifth pennant, which commanded a legion of jumping wounds, looking to hop onto a victim. He saw the sixth pennant, which commanded a legion of abridged planets. He saw the seventh pennant, which commanded a legion of armored winning moves. Dude, the king of games right there. To which the Major Domo said, Duke Kauta, your legions, while mighty, are not enough to destroy Nerevar or the Triune Way. Look upon the Hortator and see the wisdom he takes to wife. And they looked into the middle of the world and saw, evaporating in a throng of thunder, of red war and chitin men, were destinies taken further from our ways. Were destinies taken further from our ways, the heat that we have wanted and pray they still remember, where destinies clothe the distance, glad in the golden east, that we saw it now, instead of the war and repair of the oblivious fracture, a curse on the Hortator and 2 more on his hands. And the Duke of Scamp saw the palms of the Hortator, upon which the egg had written these words of power, Gartok Padhom, Gartok Padhom. The ending of the words is Civi. Insane. So we went to hell, saw Dagon. Dagon was like, haha, help. Was that fucking number 7?
Yeah.
Number 8. Here we go. And presently, Nerevar and Vivec were within sight of the capital, and the 4 corners of the House of Troubles knew that it was not time to contest them. The caravan musicians, they had musicians on this caravan, insane. The caravan musicians made a great song of entrance, and the 11 gates of the morning hold were thrown wide. Dude, the 11 gates of hell, apparently. Iam was accompanied by her husband's state, a flickering image that was channeled to her ever-changing female need. I'm sorry? Around her were the shouts, a guild now forgotten, who carried with them the whims of the people, for the Velothi then were still mostly good at heart. Dude, imagine if the shouts were the fucking, the predecessors to the Dragon Priests and the Dragonborn. Insane. The shouts were the counselors of Ayeb and the country, though they sometimes quarreled and needed a set to ring them into usefulness. Ayeb approached Nerevar, who was by now adorned in the flags of House Indoril. He gifted her with the simulacrum of the Nichman's wife and the egg of Vivec inside. Ayeb said to Nerevar, Set, who is Azura, has revealed that war is come, and that the Hortator that shall deliver us will approach, with a solution walking at his side. Nerevar said, I have traveled out of my way to warn you of the deceit of our enemies, the Dwemer. But I have learned much on the journey. I have changed my mind. This Nichman's wife you see at my side is a sword and symbol, and there is prophecy inside. It tells me that, like it, we must for a while be like he is, and, as a people, cloaked in our former enemies, and to use their machines without shame. At which Vivec spoke aloud. Boethia, who is you, wore the skin of Trinimac, to cleanse the faults of Elath, my queen, and so it should be again. This is the walking way of the glorious. Set appeared out of a cloud of iron vapor, and his minions made of their blood a chair. He sat beside Ayem, and looked on the rebirth of mastery. Vivec said to them, his triune, My rituals and ordeals, and all that rhymes within, use no other motive than the revelation of my skin. Ayem said, Ayem Vivec. We are delivered and made whole. The diamond of the black hands is uncovered, Set said. Wherever so he treads, there is invisible scripture, to which the shouts were silent in sudden reading. Vivec then reached out from the egg, all his limbs and features merging with the simulacrum of his mother, gilded and blended in the arts of the star-wounded East. Underwater and in fire, and in metal and in ash, 6 times the wise, and he became the union of male and female, the magic hermaphrodite, the martial axiom, the sex death of language, and unique in all the middle world. He said, Let Go to sleep! Let us now guide the hands of the Hortator in war its aftermath, for we go different, and in thunder. This is our destiny. The ending of the words is Sivi. Good night, Zell. Sweet dreams and sleep well. He absolutely is acting out. That's strike 2, Zell. That's strike 2 right there. Was that lesson 8 correct?
Yes.
Okay. Any thoughts you guys want to add on that one, or you good to keep on trucking here?
Vivec's a hermaphrodite.
It's true. The lore said it.
Yes, no, that's canonical.
It's canon, chat. Like it or not, we'll see. Maybe he changes his mind later on.
I'm gonna send you something after we're done.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna send it to him now.
To me, yeah.
Let me take some drinks. I hope you guys are enjoying the story time. I sure as shit am.
Yeah.
Whew. It's a lot of reading. I'm glad we did this. This is actually fucking incredible. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Then came the war with the Northern men. Skyrim mentioned? No, I'm getting too ahead of myself, sorry. Where Vivec did guide the Hortator into swift and tricky union with the Dwemer. The greatest demon chieftains of the frigid west were those listed below, 5 in unholy number. Hoaga, the mouth of mud, who appeared as a great bearded king, had the powers of marshalling and breathing the earth. On the battlefields, this demon would often be seen on the sidelines, eating the soil voraciously. When his men fell, Hoaga would fill their bodies back with it, whereupon they would rise again and fight, albeit slower. He had a secret name, Fenya, and destroyed 17 Chimeri villages and 2 Dwemeri strongholds before being turned away. Shemua, the running hunger, who appeared as a mounted soldier with full helm, had the powers of heart-roaring, that sounds fucking incredible, and sky-sickening. He ate the Chimeri hero, Dres Kizumete, sending the spirit back to the Hortator as an assassin, sometimes called First Blighter. Shamue could give clouds stomach aches and turn the reign of Veloth into bile. Oh my god, the Plague Father. Destroying 6 Chimeri villages before he was slain by Vivec and the Hortator. Bog, the Two-Tongued, who appeared as a great bearded king, had the powers of sutury and form change. Surety and form change. His raiders were small in number, but ran amok in the west hinterlands, killing many Velothi trappers and scouts. He fell in a great debate with Vivec, for the warrior poet alone could understand the northern man's two-layered speech, though Sivi had to remain invisible during the argument. So, pause here real fast. This fucking loser literally died to fucking Vivec's logic. It's like, no, I know you are, but what am I? Oh shit, you right, fucking died.
He ain't the first.
He ain't the first. Yeah, he won't be the last, I can imagine. Barfok, Maid of Plains, who appeared as a winged human with lick-encrusted spear, had the powers of event denouncement. Battles fought against her would always end in victory for Barfok, because she could shape outcomes by singing. 4 Chimeri villages and 2 more Dwameri strongholds were destroyed by her decision enforcement. Vivec had to stuff her mouth with his milk. Oh no, his milk finger. Even worse. Ew, dude, to keep her from singing Veloth into ruin. Dude, is milk finger an innuendo for fucking wiener, dude?
You know.
Hey,
It sounds like it. Just fuck.
Stuff her mouth with his milk finger. Hey,
Duh.
you know, if I had a fucking nickel.
If I had a nickel for every
That's what
time.
I'm trying to do. Where's she at? Where's she at? Hey, baby, take this milk finger.
Ugh, milk finger, that's what they call the pee-pee, dude. Vivec is out of control.
Milk finger, that's your milk finger. Not your other, your milk finger.
Vivec said hold this and just fucking stuffed his pee-pee into her mouth. I'm gonna start calling it a milk finger from now on. Please don't.
Hey, does that work though? Just be like, hold this and just kind of
hold this. Hold my milk finger, babe.
I'll let you know.
I'll let you know if it works. Ysmir, the dragon of the north, who always appears as a great bearded king. There's a lot of great bearded kings. Huh?
So Ysmir Winesot?
Ysmir Winesot, absolutely. Appears as a great bearded king, had powers innumerable and echoing. He was grim and dark and the most silent of the invading chieftains. Though when he spoke, villages were uplifted and thrown into the sea. The Hortator fought him unarmed! Cannon, the Hortator is fucking unarmed level 100. Base. Grabbing the dragon's roars by hand until Ysmir's power throat bled. These roars were given to Vivec to bind into an ebony listening frame, which the warrior poet placed on Ysmir's face and ears to drive him mad and drive him away. The coming forth and the driving away brings all things around. What I shall say next is unpleasant to record. Herma Mura Altadun Altadun! The ending of the words is Sivi. Alright.
So if you go back, or if you not even go back, he says when he spoke, villages were uplifted and thrown into the seas. You know what that is, right?
Is it the fucking
That's the Fusroda.
Dude, no fucking way. Oh, because he's a dude, he's the... Oh, that's based.
The dragon.
He's the dragon. He's the dragon of the north. The first dragon, chat. Dude, that's fucking bait. Skyrim playthrough coming up. Can't wait. They're excited. Alright. That was 8. Or was that 9? No, that was 9. Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, we are fucking breezing. Number 10. You have discovered the 10th sermon of Vivec, which was hidden in the worlds that came in the aftermath to the Hortator. Sorry, the words that came. The evoker shall raise his left hand empty and open to indicate he needs no weapon of his own. The coming forth is always hidden, so that the evoker is always invisible, or better, in the skin of his enemies. Holy shit, he blends in. The eyelid of the kingdom shall fill 36 folios, but the eye shall read the world. By this, the Hortator needs me to understand. The sword is an impatient signature. Write no contracts on the dead. Vivec says unto the Hortator, remember the words of Boethia. We pledge ourselves to you, the frame maker, the scarab, a world for us to love you in, a cloak of dirt to cherish, betrayed by your ancestors when you were not even looking. Horae Magnus and his ventured opinions cannot sway the understated. A trick worthy of the always satisfied. A short season of towers, a round down absolution. And what is this? What is this but fire under your eyelid? Shift ye in your skin, I say to the Trinamac eaters. Pitch your voices into the color of bruise. Divide ye like your enemies in houses, and lay your laws in set sequence from the center. Again, like the enemy corners of the House of Troubles. And see yourselves thence as timber, or mud slats, or sheets of resin. Then do not divide, for yet is the stride of Silthisit quicker than the rush of enemies, and he will sunder the whole for the sake of a shingle. Fuck. For we go different and in thunder. Sithisit is the start of all true houses, built against the stasis and lazy slaves. Turn from your predilections, broken like false maps. Move and move like this. Quicken against the false fathers, mothers left in corners weeping for glass and rain. Stasis asks merely for nothing, for itself, which is nothing, as you were in the 8 everlasting imperfections. Vivec says unto the Hortator, remember the words of Vivec. Understand that Sithisit still travels. Vivec says unto the Hortator, remember the words of Vivec. In a phosphorescent mirror of the sky. Vivec says unto the Hortator, remember the words of Vivec, drowned and smiling. Vivec says unto the Hortator, remember the words of Vivec, intermittent hopes enough. Vivec says unto the Hortator, remember the words of Vivec, to answer all the things. Vivec says unto the Hortator, remember the words of Vivec, not yet queried. The ending of the words is Om Civi. Holy fuck. Vivec's just fucking spouting insanity. Very on brand for Vivec here. Oh my lord. Let me drink some more fucking liquids, chat. Woo. By the way, let me know if either of you boys want to get in on this reading action. At any point. On to 11. How you feeling, chat? Have you lost your minds yet? We're almost a third of the way through. Technically, we are a third of the way through after reading 12. Because 12 times 3 is 36. I can math. 36 lessons of Vivec. Sermon 11. These were the days of Restania, when Chimer and Dwemer lived under the wise and benevolent rule of the Almcivi and their champion the Hortator. When the gods of Veloth would retreat unto their own, to mold the cosmos and other matters, the Hortator would at times become confused. Vic would always be there to advise him, and this is the first of 3 lessons of ruling kings. The waking world is the amnesia of dream. All motifs can be mortally wounded once slain. Themes turn into the structure of future nostalgia. Do not abuse your powers, or they will lead you astray. Oh, foreshadowing. They will leave you like the rebellious daughters. They will lose their virtue. They will become lost and resentful, and finally become pregnant with the seed of folly. Oh my god. Soon you will be the grandparent of broken state. You will be mocked. It will fall apart like a stone that recalls that it is really water. Keep nothing in your house that is neither needed or beautiful. Ordeals you should face unimpeded by the world of restriction. The splendor of stars is I am's domain. The selfishness of the sea is Set's. I rule the middle air. All else is earth, and under your temporal command. There is no bone that cannot be broken, except for the heart bone. You will see it twice in your lifetimes. Dude, the heart has a bone. Take what you can the first time, and let us do the rest. There is no true symbolism of the center. The Sharmat will believe there is. He will feel that he can cause years of exuberance from sitting in the sacred, when really no one can leave that state and cause anything but more strife. There is once more the case of the symbolic and barren. The true prince that is cursed and demonized will be adored at last with full hearts. According to the codes of Mephala, there can be no official art, only fixation points of complexity that will erase from the awe of the people given enough time. This is a secret that hides another, an impersonal survival that is not the way of the ruling king. Embrace the art of the people and marry it, and by that, I mean secretly have it murdered! Oh my god! It's a roller coaster of emotions! The ruling king that sees in another is equivalent to rules nothing. The secret weapons is this, they are the mercy seat. The secret of language is this, it is immobile. The ruling king's is armored head to toe in brilliant flame. He is redeemed by each act he undertakes. His death is only a diagram, back to the waking world. He sleeps the second way. The Sharmat is his double, and therefore you wonder if you rule nothing. Hortator and Sharmat, 1 and 1, 11, an inelegant number. Which of the ones is the more important? Could you ever tell if they switched places? I can, and that is why you will need me. According to the codes of Mephala, there is no difference between the theorist and the terrorist. Even the most cherished desire disappears in their hands. This is why Mephala has black hands. Bring both of yours to every argument. The one-handed king finds no remedy. When you approach God, however, cut both of them off. God has no need for theory, and he is armored, head to toe, in terror. The ending of the words is Sivi. Fucking based. Dude. This is insanity. This might be the coolest part of the... Okay, let me take that back. The second most coolest part of the game. The most based part of the game. The first... Chaos, my beloved. As the Hortator ponders the first lesson of ruling kings, Vivec wandered into the morning hold and found that was with a pair of lovers. Oh no! Set had divided himself again. Vivec then leapt through into their likenesses, to observe, but he gained no secrets that he did not already know. He left a few of his own behind to make the journey worthwhile. Then Vivec left the capital of Veloth and wandered far into the ash. He found a span of badlands. To practice his giant form, he made of his feet a less dense material than the divine to keep from falling waist deep into the earth. At this point, the first corner of the House of Troubles, the Prince Molag Bal made his presence known. Vivec looked on the King of Rape and said, "How very beautiful you are, that you do not join us." And Molag Bal crushed the warrior poet's feet, which were not invulnerable, and had legions cleave them off. Oh, he kept his feet for his fucking foot rape. Jesus Christ. Mighty fires from the beginning place were brought like nets to hold Vivec, and he let them. "I would prefer," he said, "some kind of ceremony if we are to be married." And the legions that took the feet were summoned again and ordered to begin a banquet. Pomegranates sprang from the Badlands,
No pomegranates.
and tents were raised. A throng of Alothi mystics came, reading the passages of the severed feet on the ground, and weeping until the scriptures were met. "We must love each other briefly," Vivec said, "if at all. I am needed to counsel the Hortator in more important matters, because the Dwemeri, high priests stir up trouble. You may have my head for an hour. Molag Bal rose up and extended his 6 arms to show his worth. They were decorated in runes of seduction and its reverse. They were decorated in the annotated calendars of longer worlds. When he spoke, mating monsters fell out. Where must it go? He said. I told you, Vivec said. I am meant to be the teacher of the king of the earth. Altadun Gartak Badum! With these magic words, the king of rape added another King, which is the secret syllable of royalty. Vivec had what he needed from the Daedroth, and so married him that day. In the hour that Baal had his head, the king of rape asked for proof of love. Vivec spoke 2 poems to show him such, but only the first is known. I'm not sure just how much glass it took to make your hair twice as much. I am sure, as the oceans have to share. Hell, my sweet, is a fiction written by those who tell the truth. My mouth is skilled at lying, its alibi a tooth. The sons and daughters of Vivec and Molag Bal number in the thousands. The name of the mightiest is a string of power. Gulgamor Zila Hayat Ahum! The endings of the words is Amsivi. Fuck. Alright. I'm gonna fucking read number 13. We're gonna pause there. I'm gonna get a snack because all this fucking reading is making me hungry. Here we go, chat. The first third of the 36 lessons of Vivec. These were the days of Resdania, when Khymer and Dwemer lived under the wise and benevolent rule of the Amsivi, and their champion, the Hortator. When the gods of Veleth would retreat unto their own, to mold the cosmos and other matter. Wait, did I not just read this one? Oh no! This one started differently. Okay. Snacky time? Almost. When the gods of Veleth would retreat unto their own, to mold the cosmos and the other matters, the Hortator would at times become confused. Vivec would always be there to advise him, and this is the second of the 3 lessons of ruling kings. The secret syllable of royalty is this. You must learn this elsewhere. The temporal myth is man. The magical cross is an integration of the worth of mortals at the expense of their spirits. Surrounded with a triangle, and you begin to see the triune house. It becomes divided into corners, which are ruled by our brethren, the 4 corners. Baldagon, Malak Sheog, Rotate the triangle and you pierce the heart of the beginning place. Excuse me? The foul lie, the testament of the irrefutable for a span. Above them all is the horizon where only one stands, though no one stands there yet. It is proof of the new. It is the promise of the wise. Unfold the whole. What you have is a star, which is not my domain, but not entirely outside my judgment. The grand design takes flight. It is transformed not only into a star, but a hornet. The center cannot hold. It becomes devoid of lines and points. It becomes devoid of anything, and so becomes receptacle. This is its usefulness at the end. This is its promise. The sword is the cross, and Amsivi is the triune house around it. If there is to be an end, I must be removed. The ruling king must know this, and I will test him. I will murder him time and again until he knows this. I am the defender of the last and the last. To remove me is to refill the heart that lay dormant at the center that cannot hold. I am the sword. I am the star. Set the mechanism that allows the transformation of the world. Ours is the duty to keep the compromise from being filled with Black Sea. The Shamat sleeps at the center. He cannot bear to see it removed. The world of reference. This is the folly of the false dreamer. This is the amnesia of the dream, or its power, or its circumvention. This is the weaker magic. It is barbed in venom. This is why I say the secret to the sword is the mercy seat. It is my throne. I am become the voice of Amsivi. The world will know me more than my sister and brother. I am the psychopomp. I am the killer of the weeds of Veloth. Veloth is the center that cannot hold. I am is the plot. Set is the ending. I am the enigma that must be removed. These are why my words are armed to the teeth. The ruling king is to stand against me, and then before me. He is to learn from my punishment. I will mark him to know. Yes, that I read that right. Wow. He is to come as a male or female. I am the form he must acquire, because a ruling king that sees in another his equivalent rules nothing. This is what was said to the Hortator when Vivec was not whole. The ending of the words is Civi. Fucking insane. I'm gonna grab a snack. Would either of you two like to volunteer for the second of the 36 lessons, or would you like me to continue?
I'm actually about to grab a snack myself.
Alright, snack time, chat. Grab a snack. We'll be right back.
I'll grab the snacks.
Snack time.
I'll get some popcorn.
Hell yeah. Oh, I'm gonna make some popcorn. Be right back. Holy fucking criminy. Let me just BRB screen this bitch. Eh. No, I am not snacking on milk fingers. That's disgusting. Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
Snacking on milk fingers.
No way. Alright, chat, let me fucking... I just ate a donut in like 40 seconds. But, yeah. Let me also just snack on
Fucking love milk.
Milk's okay. I like chocolate milk.
I get milks in the chat.
Any milkers? Oh wait, that sound. Never mind. Don't. I didn't say that.
I'm a milker.
Any milkers in the chat?
Oh god.
You're a milker?
Can I get milkers in the chat?
Can I get some milkers in the chat?
All milkers to the chat.
All milkers to the chat.
I'm gonna kill myself in Minecraft.
Chat.
I'm gonna eat some popcorn real quick, chat.
These beautiful women in our chat. You are so incredibly fine. You don't know what to do with yourself. Leave me alone. You're fine, cat.
Tomorrow for lunch, I'm gonna make myself some home. I'm gonna make myself. Well, maybe I'll make homemade Spanish rice. Worst case, I'll make some Spanish rice from the packet. But I'm gonna make a grilled ham and Swiss with tomato soup as well for lunch. It's gonna be dynamite.
Yo, fuck yeah.
Maybe throw some fucking mustard on that bad bitch as well. Oh man, and some cracked pepper on it. Holy shit. Oh yeah. Haven't had tomato soup in forever.
What?
Popcorn. Oh, what did you end up making? Oh, okay.
Popcorn.
You should treat yourself to some tomato soup sometime, Mara. With a bath. I love it.
Yeah. Make a grilled cheese with some tomato soup.
That's what I'm doing. Oh yeah.
Nah, she says.
Why not?
If I had the bread for it, I would do that right now.
I got priorities, that's fair.
I will mail you a can of tomato soup.
Oh, it's so good.
Just Postmates it.
Actually, I probably could.
Dude, I'm okay. I'm not okay. I'm kind of hungry, I won't lie to you.
Me too.
I might go fucking throw some ramen on.
Ramen's always good. Cat,
I got a burger waiting for me.
Nice. I know, like fresh made, that's fair.
Although I could make an omelet. That sounds good too.
Are you guys still hungry?
Yes.
We can take like a food break if you want. We could come back.
No, yeah, I'm not gonna eat until after stream.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. Here I am fucking chomping on popcorn.
No, yeah, that's fine.
Well, have popcorn.
Yeah, I had an Uncrustable.
Uncrustable?
Yeah, I have Uncrustables on tap from my work.
Yeah, we got that shit on tap.
Brother, I would kill for a fucking Uncrustable right now.
At some point this week, if you have time, stop by. Or you know what? What time are you done with work?
Fun fact, I am now jobless.
Again?
Not again, I've been jobless.
Okay. I thought you got rehired. I thought you figured out a new...
So,
didn't you say you just got rehired or whatever?
No, I got a new job, and then I quit that job and told my boss to go fuck himself. A whole story behind that. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know about that.
Oh, yeah, I'll tell you guys after stream. I'll tell you guys.
No, yeah, okay.
Fair.
Well,
oh, yeah.
If you have the availability, pick me up from work someday, and I'll give you an entire box of frozen Uncrustables.
Holy shit, that sounds insane. I'm gonna for sure do that.
I do it for Eli all the time.
Legendary.
Give me a ride home, and I'll walk out with a box of Uncrustables. He takes it to his fucking...
I'm so excited. Let me think one.
His kids and his job and shit. Yeah.
You working tomorrow?
Strawberry jam and grape jelly. I am. I have a ride tomorrow though for my other coworker.
Damn it. All right.
When I'm
How about Tuesday?
Yeah. We can do it Tuesday.
All right. Tuesday it is.
All right, come pick me up from work.
What time you off?
Give me a ride. Like 7:30.
Okay. Let me jot this down real quick.
Yeah. And my
pig.
boss won't be there tomorrow, so I could probably give you a box of both, honestly.
Oh, I'll take it.
One of strawberry, one of grape.
I'll take it if you're offering. Pick and scrib
Yeah, I
up.
could. Easy.
Sorry, not scrib. Fucking swip. Up at 7:30 Tuesday. I'm gonna pin that. I put it in our group chat, but this is how I take notes.
Yeah, no worries.
There we go. Oh, I am excited.
I literally just stuffed bags full of them, and I have a bunch of them in there that are all stale and old because we didn't eat that many. We didn't like there. I had too many of them. I gotta throw them out.
Is that from work?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, I told you I just bring bags, literally stuff a 2-gallon bag full of Uncrustables, and bring it home at the beginning of my weekend usually, so that they're there. I use them as like a meal supplement, honestly. So like I'll eat one or two, so that when I do dinner later, I don't have to make as big of a dinner.
Smart. They'll probably help me lose weight too.
It could. They're good protein.
Well, not lose weight, but trim the old fat.
Yeah, they're decently filling too.
Yeah, they are. I fucking remember them from school.
I have like 4 of them, and you're good. 3 of them, and you're good.
Yeah, I'm good at 3.
4 is I'm stuffed. 4 is fat kid. 3 is I'm full.
I eat like a fucking fat kid.
Even 2 is a decent. When we give them out at my work, when we give them out to people, 2 is a meal size. It's like in place of all the rest of the thing, we give them 2 Uncrustables. That's a meal size. We give them 1 on seconds, which is half the meal size.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, so they're considered
pretty sizable,
for
huh?
the way we have. Yeah, they're considered. No, they're just regular Uncrustables, but they're filling enough that.
Yeah, I mean it's a full sandwich.
Yeah,
I'll fucking take
sandwich,
it.
Yeah.
I will fucking take it. That sounds amazing. Thank you.
I might go grab a fucking another one.
Hell yeah. Here, I'll wait for you to come back if you are.
You alright?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, the ones in the bag, yeah. I brought those, I don't know, semi-recently. They're starting to go, but...
Hell yeah.
Sorry, chat. Very hungry. We're hungry boys tonight. Dude, Uncrustables actually sound so good. Go make you a sandwich? Alright, I'll be right back. I'll be right back, my heart. Oh. Alright, I'm back.
Yeah, this is a snack stream.
Yeah, I'm gonna dude, I'm literally about to go make 2 more ham and Swiss sandwiches. Like at this
Hell
point.
fucking yeah, hell and salmon Swiss.
Get back up. Right,
I had yesterday. I we were at my coworker's house. I'm like, hey, you got food? I'm hungry because we were gonna go to the bar and drink.
What?
And it was roast beef, cheddar, mozzarella, mustard, and mayonnaise.
Everything but the roast beef. I don't like roast beef.
That was all she had. I love roast beef.
I fuck with roast beef.
I'm more of a pastrami kind of guy. Yeah, let's go.
That's what I want right now. That's what I've been craving.
I fuck with pastrami.
I love pastrami.
Pastrami's
I've been craving pastrami.
Delicious. Oh my god. All right, I'll be right back.
The pastrami in Hawaii, my guy.
Oh, don't remind me. All right, I'm gonna go make a sandwich. I'll be right back. Fuck me.
I think about that a lot, actually. I think about the sandwiches all the
I think about those sandwiches
I'm fucking
all the time.
BRB this shit. You son of a bitch.
I'm actually real excited for the sandwiches Mom was talking about too. I don't know if you heard that.
Only briefly.
And she's talking about packing up a bunch of lunches for the trip,
Mm-hmm.
like sandwiches and chips and stuff. Like, yeah, it'd be great.
All right, I'm back. For now. Jags, are you still in the chat? Let me know if you're here.
Yes, she is. Don't worry.
She is? Here, Jags.
She's prowling like a shark.
For you. Yum, 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 yum. Ham and Swiss. Sandwich.
Ready to fucking pounce.
Oh. Look, I cut them up. One sandwich for me, one for you. I'm missing my tooth. Fuck! I just realized. Where did it go?
I like most sandwich meats.
Me too, except
Roast
turkey.
beef, pastrami, turkey. I like even deli turkey.
You're wrong.
Ham.
Mm-hmm.
All of it.
Where's your sandwich? I'll be right back.
Uh-huh.
Here, Murray, you can have one of mine. There you go. We can Lady in the Trump one. Ha! Lady in the Trump! Oh, no. Oh, no.
Typo of the year. Now I want to see a fucking Photoshop of Trump kissing a dog.
Oh, God. Oh, no, not the work. That's the work.
Bye, have a beautiful time.
Damn, that's a throwback. Bye, have a beautiful time. Holy shit. This fucking ham and Swiss really hit the spot.
I wish I just had. I could make a fucking. I could make a ham and cheddar.
Cheddar's okay.
Cheddar's top tier. What do you mean? The
I don't
sharper
know,
the
man.
better.
I'm
It's
picky
the
about
second best cheese.
I'm picky about my cheese.
It's up there.
I like
I don't know about.
It's
I
no
don't know.
provolone,
See,
but
Provolone's
I
number
I
one.
can't,
yeah, no,
I
provolone's
can't,
top of top.
I don't know that I can choose a cheese. Not all cheeses are created equally.
True.
I'll give
No.
you that.
No, not at all.
But there are a number of cheeses that are just so good that I don't know if I would put one above the other. I like pepper jack. I like cheddar. I like provolone. I like Swiss. I like mozzarella.
My top 3
I like Munster.
is probably provolone, mozzarella. Damn it, my list is such a stereotype, and Parmesan.
Parmesan.
Yep. Yeah, it is. You stupid Italian bitch.
It's true. It's true. I'm a dirty eye tie.
Fire, yeah. Yeah, no, those are objectively. Colby Jack is a
Colby
banger. Munster's a banger. Bree's a banger.
You know what I don't like? Ricotta.
Yeah, me neither.
Really.
I don't like ricotta. I like cottage cheese, which is
yeah.
I don't.
almost the
I
same thing.
love
Honestly.
cottage cheese.
You know what cheese is actually surprisingly good, but only on fucking hot sandwiches. White American, holy shit.
I fuck with White American, yeah.
Yeah,
White American is fucking dynamite on hot sandwiches.
I had this purple cheese this one time.
What the fuck?
Like it itself was like yellow, but like the outside was purple.
Oh, I
It
know what
was
you're
like
talking about. Yeah.
Yeah,
I got you now.
that shit was so fucking good.
I forget what it's called. Hold on.
It was like a fancy like dinner cheese type deal, like a one of those like tasting. You get like the little wedges and whatnot. That's some fancy shit.
Wonder if that mayonnaise in there is still good, huh?
I think it's called
The
like
little package are.
what the fuck is it?
Oh yeah.
So it's a specialty
I wanna get
cheese.
fucking ham and cheese sandwich.
Satori Mello Bellavitano cheese. Well, I don't know if that's my dirty eye tie brethren. Probably is. It sounds like it. Yep, this Italian cheese. Oh god.
Oaxaca is a good cheese.
I've never had that.
It's a Mexican cheese. There is a cheese, some sort of Mexican cheese. I don't know what it was that this Mexican restaurant back in our hometown in Wisconsin used to use, and I don't know what kind of cheese it was. I've been chasing it my entire life. It's fucking absolutely amazing. The restaurant that doesn't exist anymore.
Damn.
Yeah.
Remember what it was called?
I don't know. I never knew.
Wow.
I know the restaurant. The restaurant was called Durango's, but I don't know
Melty white cheese from Durango's.
Oh man, the melty white cheese from Durango's.
Not a day goes by that I don't think about that.
I'm
cheese.
saying
Is it Derango?
Durango.
Okay.
Like Durango, Mexico.
This location is closed. Yeah, but let's check the
said
menu.
it's been closed for years.
Let's check the menus, shall we? See if they still have like a menu, you know what I mean? And you said it was a sandwich?
Cheese.
Yeah, it was the cheese.
Damn. Damn, it looks like it was a family recipe cheese dip.
Oh, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that.
It may have been.
Where are you seeing this?
Durango's Mexican restaurant?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
In Oshkosh, Wisconsin.
Yep, that's the one.
Permanently closed. That sucks because those kids fucking sucked.
Yeah.
Kids?
Yeah, the kids of the dude who owned it.
Oh, one of them was alright.
Durango's Mexican.
The older one was alright, but the younger one was a punk.
Restaurant cheese.
Yeah.
No, he was the one that was cool. I didn't know the other one.
If I'm remembering him correctly.
He was in a grade below us.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, it was
Oshkosh, Wisconsin.
I was always real cool with him anyway because we had classes together.
And that makes sense why I thought he was a punk, because you had classes with all the fucking punk kids because you were a punk.
So it could have been.
No, that wasn't with Mr. Bell and them.
It could have been one of 4 Mexican
Other classes.
cheeses. Let me pull it up.
See, I'm thinking with Ms. Jans. I'm thinking like middle school.
No,
I don't
no,
remember
yeah,
them. I don't remember them a lot in high school. I only remember in middle school.
The group that I'm talking about wasn't in our middle school.
All right. So it's queso.
Probably think about a different kid.
Queso. Oh god, I'm gonna fuck this up. Osaka. Queso Chihuahua. Oaxaca, excuse me. Queso fresco or queso cotija. It's a white, crumbly, salty cheese. Does that ring a bell, or is it more stringy?
It was melty.
Melty.
It was melted, so I don't know.
Then it might have been queso chihuahua, is what it says. A white, mild cheese that melts easily.
Queso Chihuahua.
There you go.
Let's take a look. Let's search Google. See what that looks like. I mean, it's the right color, the right kind of white. It says melting cheese. We'll give it a shot. I've never tried it, so we will give that a shot.
Hell yeah.
Results will be reported back.
Hopefully that puts a close on the fucking missing cheese chapter for you.
Only a bit, because now that we don't have our Mexican homie no more. We gotta find someone to be like, hey, where do I get this shit?
That's true.
Oh, I actually...
Looks like they sell it at Fry's.
I actually have a homegirl who did some, like, authentic shit.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, this fucking sandwich was good. Sorry, chat, I'm almost done, I promise. I was a fucking hungry ass man. This is what happens, chat, when you're a fucking poor bitch like me. You gotta conserve your funds and your food. Whew.
We out here.
We out here. But hell, I'll tell you what, nothing beats a fucking ham and Swiss when you're fucking, when the cards are on the ground. When your fucking ass is getting whooped by society, go to ham and Swiss, get right back up.
There's plenty that beats it, but I agree.
Mm-hmm.
A good grilled cheese, I'll take any day over ham and Swiss.
Oh, easily.
I don't know.
Not huge on Swiss, to be fair.
I am only with ham.
Okay.
Nothing else.
Chip sandwich, yo. Chip sandwich fucking goes hard.
A chip
Depends
sandwich?
on the chip.
It sounds pretty good, dude. A Dorito chip sandwich? Oh.
No, I'm assuming it's a sandwich where they put the chips in and eat it like with the chips together inside the sandwich. It does depend on the chips. Yes. Yeah, okay.
When
sandwich.
When I was going to school, back in high school, I would pack a pastrami, provolone, and capicola sandwich. And
This is the most Italian thing you've ever said to me.
oh yeah, it doesn't get much more Italian than this, but I would like sometimes if I got Doritos, I would crush them up and then pour them on the sandwich, like, you know, take off the top of the bun, pour it on the meats, and then fucking eat it. It was so good, actually. Or if it was like salsa garden sun chips, holy fuck. It was delicious. I grew up poor, so we ate that for lunch a lot.
Chips.
I only like the garden salsa sun chips.
I'd fuck with sun chips.
Cheddar Harvest.
Cheddar Harvest, yeah.
Those are probably the only ones that I can really tolerate. The garden salsa, I guess, alright. The originals are awful.
Oh, terrible.
I had the garden salsa. Yeah, the originals are terrible for sure.
Truly the worst fucking chip in existence. Chip smashed in sandwich is delicious. Absolutely.
I had like a...
Not a fan of salt and vinegar.
Salt and vinegar can be okay depending on...
Depending on who makes it.
The brand. Yeah, what chip you're eating. That I've discovered is that they're not all terrible. There are some salt and vinegar that are okay. They're just...
Like Miss Vicky's salt and vinegar?
Like, yeah, okay. The baked ones?
Yeah, Miss Vicky's baked salt and vinegar.
No,
yes, sir.
No, awful. Awful. Most dill flavored chips. I don't like dill really as a flavor.
Fair.
I can go with that.
My top 3 goes jalapeno, garden salsa, and then probably Dorito, honestly.
Look up
flavors in general?
Yeah.
Look up on your phone real quick. Look up Loaded Spud Ripple.
Old Dutch.
Yeah, Old Dutch Ripples.
Yeah.
Do they sell them out here?
I don't think they sell them anymore at all.
Damn.
Oh yeah, they do. Right here, in stock at London, wherever the hell. What the hell? Is that in like fucking? Where is this? Where is this?
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, those chips are fucking great.
St. Louis.
Well, get in the car, boys.
I'm saying. You probably order them online.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably one of my favorite chips of all time. Loaded Spud.
Bacon, sour cream, chives, and cheddar.
Dude, that TGI Friday had a chip like that. It was fucking delicious. Oh.
I don't know if they sell them out here. You know what they don't sell out here that we were talking about earlier today that I can't wait to go home and have?
What?
Look up a nut Persian donut.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Excuse me, I got the hiccups. Excuse me. What the fuck are these? Nut Persian donut? These look kind of like ass.
Oh, those are so fucking good.
Fucking amazing.
To be fair, I'm not a fan of nuts. So.
No?
Well, nuts by themselves, and I'm picky about my nuts. Like cashews are fucking delicious.
They're very, if it's done right, they're very finely chopped.
Thank you, Hun, for the hydrate.
Like if you go to Google Images, that very first one is wrong.
Adore peanuts.
Peanuts are alright.
Peanuts, yeah.
Most other nuts are fine. Walnuts are fine. Cashews are fine.
Cashews are
don't
the
really
best.
like pecans.
I like pecans. I don't like almonds.
Don't really like almonds. But I think peanuts are the best.
I'm getting full. Holy shit.
But I'm fucking obsessed with peanut butter.
And they're kind of on like a cinnamon roll kind of thing instead of like an actual donut.
Yeah, it's kind of like a cinnamon roll donut, kind of. And it's got frosting and then covered in nuts. Smooth or chunky, either or, Jaggy.
I like smooth
I'll
peanut butter.
take them both.
I like both, yeah.
I'll take them both.
I prefer, but I'll eat both.
Whatever you got. I don't even have a preference. I like them both. I genuinely, that's one of the rare things I don't have a preference in.
Oh, can we all agree on something real quick? That fucking cheese whip shit, disgusting.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh
so is
my
Velveeta.
God.
The only right answer is chunky. Okay, I'll accept that. If you had come to your household and you only got chunky peanut butter to offer me, I'll be like, okay.
I can accept it.
I'm
as
okay.
As long as your orange juice doesn't have any pulp.
As long as your orange juice has no pulp, please. I don't want to chew my fucking drink.
Yeah, I'm not trying to chew a drink. Exactly.
I'm not trying to feel any texture to my liquid, please.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I like them big. I like them chunky. Sorry.
I don't like chewing drink.
You like chewing
That's
drink?
also why I don't like fucking boba.
I've never had boba.
It's
Those things are, they feel like little boogers in your drink. It's disgusting.
Ew, don't say that.
That's how it is to me.
Oh no.
Little tapioca balls, yeah.
I've never had boba.
Texture of them
fucking-
is absolutely disgusting.
I can't comment on that.
They're alright.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't mind them.
I'm a texture person though. I can't do mushrooms.
Oh, I'm huge on texture.
I love mushrooms.
Yeah.
I'm also a big texture guy.
Wish I did. I wish I did.
Autism shows very heavily when I
Yeah.
start talking about what foods I don't like because of texture.
Yeah, honestly.
That's like, oh, that's why you're autistic. I'm like, yeah. I don't fuck with mushroom. I don't do most vegetables because of texture.
There's a lot of
Same,
them I like. I
actually.
like corn, potatoes, tomatoes.
I hate corn.
A decent amount of beans. Jacob doesn't like corn, but that's a trauma thing. He fucking puked it up one time.
I threw up a bunch of corn
Ah!
in my early childhood, and done. It was over. I haven't been able to enjoy it since.
I fucking hate tomatoes, but I love
tomatoes.
I love tomato
I'll eat
sauce.
tomato like an apple.
Oh, that's vile.
Yeah, absolutely.
Eat it
Yep.
like an apple. Put
Pick it
some
off the
salt
vine,
on that
wash
shit.
it off.
Ugh.
Oh man,
That's
I do that shit at work.
I fuck with tomatoes, but potatoes are possibly the best ingredient, like single ingredient.
The best vegetable. Yeah, that might be. No, that's cheese.
I think onions.
I was gonna say behind dairy.
Okay, yeah.
I still think it's onions.
Behind dairy
I
and meat.
hate onions. I can't.
Oh, I
stand
fucking
I
love
like
onions. I
don't
fucking
like
love onions.
I don't like cooked onions though, because they feel fucking slimy and weird.
But yeah, onions is a texture thing. And when they're cooked, they're slimy and weird. And when they're not cooked, the crunch that you get from them, I can't stand that. It makes me want to blow my.
That's fine. That's fine.
That's fine. I'll eat it.
Minecraft head off my Minecraft body.
Dude, I've eaten an onion like an apple
Minecraft.
one time.
I couldn't.
No,
It was
I could do
insane.
that.
It was insane.
The only time in my life I've ever even considered that was holes.
Watching holes, yeah.
No, I don't. I don't
Like those
corns.
apples look so fucking good.
You're very close to your mic.
No, corn ain't for me. No thanks.
No, I like corn.
No, I don't fuck with corn.
Cream corn,
Okay.
corn on the cob.
Okay, Vito and chat settle a twin debate.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Stuffing, yay or nay?
Yeah, I love it.
It depends. If the stuffing's done right, top tier. But I've had
It
some.
can be done wrong.
Get the fuck out of my chat.
I've
No,
had some terrible
it's-
stuffing.
Remember we went to fucking Rochelle's
It's all
house?
terrible. It's all terrible.
No, there was like carrots in her stuffing, man.
Probably.
Carrots and like cranberries and shit. Like
I'm divorcing you.
All
Get outta here.
stuffing
Yeah.
belongs in the garbage.
No,
It should
stuffing's
never have
great.
been invented.
You know what also rocks? Cantaloupe.
Yeah, cantaloupes. I wouldn't say rocks.
I
I'm
fucking love
I'm
cantaloupe.
traumatized by cantaloupe, but I can
I love
recognize
cantaloupe.
it's
I
good.
love grapes.
I love grapes. Oh my
love
god,
grapes.
give me a fucking firm pair of firm bunch of grapes. We're in.
Vito.
Step away from the melons, and I can agree with you about any fruit. Any other fruit aside
no.
from melons.
No.
Watermelon's the only good
maybe.
melon. Every other fruit is tough.
That's not true. Both of those things are wrong because grapefruit suck.
Grapefruits. I will take the man's dick. You remember the grapefruit
Also-
technique?
also,
Okay, that's fair.
also,
I'll give you that. Grapefruit sucks.
Shit.
Dragon fruits are kind of bad. They look cool, but they're kind of bad.
I have never actually had dragon fruit.
I've had a good dragon fruit.
When I worked, when I worked at Safeway, I had one, and I didn't care for it at all.
Squash
I'm not
is
huge
garbage.
not huge on mango. I love squash.
Mango's fine.
I had a peach last night. That was great.
Peaches.
wasn't
Peaches are
wasn't
garbage.
ripe at all, but the flavor was there.
Yeah, well,
Anyways.
I haven't had a peach in so long.
Oh. But yeah, I've had a good dragon fruit. The white and black dragon fruit kind of are meh. The fucking pink one.
Yeah, it was the pink. I had a pink one.
It's so good. You don't like the pink one? Damn.
It was the one. Maybe it was just the one I had. I don't know.
Maybe. I'm divorced you. How dare you not like corn? Because corn is bland. No matter what you do with it, it's bland. It sucks.
That's not true.
It's terrible.
That's just not true.
I'm allergic to peach fuzz, so is my dad. Corn's also just...
That's a thing?
You're a blend.
Like, you're not allergic to the peach itself, just the fuzz, or like what?
Yeah, my dad's allergic to just the fuzz, not the peach, too.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that was a thing.
That's a thing?
Yeah,
also, I didn't know there was different colors of dragon fruit. I just
oh,
knew about
yeah.
the one. Strawberries are probably one of the best fucking flavors
Strawberries. Strawberries are top tier.
Have you had corn on the cob with butter and salt? I have. I've had
kiwi.
Whatever.
Raspberries are up there. Raspberries are so fucking high. An orange, a good orange.
Raspberries are fantastic.
I like lemons.
I like lemons.
I love lemons.
Limes are good, but not as good as lemons.
I agree.
They're a poor man's lemon.
Is the problem.
I'd have to say
I mean, you can use them in a lot of the same ways. They're just not. It's just not as good.
Their
flavor doesn't match as much. The flavor is not as good.
My top 3 fruit, if I had to definitively choose, it would probably go cherries, raspberries, grapes.
Strawberries, cantaloupe, grape.
Strawberry, orange,
grape. Come on, you know you can say grape.
Grape.
Yeah.
Were you there that night? Were you there that night at Justin Cannon's house when we had those grapes?
Maybe.
Yeah. And we ate all of them.
We ate all of the grapes in his fucking house.
You guys did.
His rich
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was rich kid grapes. They were some of the best. I think about those grapes.
I thought he was there because we were all sitting around and we were smoking.
Yeah, but then he still hung around.
Yeah, I think I was there. I remember. Was Morgan there too?
I don't remember. No, it was just guys.
Oh, okay, never mind. I wasn't there for that one.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's the only time I was there, and I didn't even know any of those kids at that time.
I remember. Oh God, I remember being there, and oh God, when Morgan and Justin were dating, I don't know what they were, but
awful.
Dude,
yeah,
we were in the pool, and Morgan was like either high or drunk, and she tried making a move on me. I was just like, I pushed her off and threw to Justin. I'm like, oh, sorry. It was bad. I was like, what are you doing in front of your boyfriend? Are you stupid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was, yes, she is.
She was, yes, she is. Just 1, 2, 3, done. Yeah. Yeah, that was... Lexi was nice. Lexi was a good person.
No, she's a dumb bitch.
Well, fuck me, I guess. My bad. My bad, guys. Well, shit. Geez. Well, let's not focus on that. Macaroons. We love macaroons. That's a great dessert right there. Holy shit. Don't tell me you don't like.
Not a cookie fan. Not a dessert guy.
Okay.
I don't like sweet stuff, so there's like a lot of breakfast and a lot of dessert shit that just goes out the window for me.
Ice cream overrated. Cheesecake, fantastic.
Ice cream is not overrated.
It absolutely
is. Shut your whore mouth.
It absolutely is.
Shut your fucking mouth.
It absolutely is.
Get the fuck out my chat.
It absolutely is. Why have ice cream when you can have either a milkshake or a cheesecake?
Which is just ice cream.
Yeah.
Just ice cream.
Yeah, it's just better ice cream. It's better ice cream. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me.
You're wrong.
I'm not wrong. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I would much rather have a shake that I can easily drink and, well, it's to be fair, I also have sensitive teeth.
I'm going to buy, so we're going back to Wisconsin.
It's French though, Vito. Cheesecake, it's the one good thing the French made. I'll give them that.
We're going back home next month.
Uh-huh.
As of now, we're driving.
You gonna bring back some ice cream and change my mind?
I could.
I just might. I'm definitely going to bring you some Wisconsin cheese.
Oh,
Wisconsin
please.
cheese curds. The squeaky cheese.
I would love that. Thank you.
So there's two kinds of cheese curds, in case you didn't know.
I didn't.
There's the cold kind and the hot kind.
Yes.
That makes sense. Hot kind sounds like the best.
Kind? The deep fried kind. The kind you're probably
Those are my favorite. Those are the like you go to Culver's and get cheese curds. Those are the ones you're gonna.
Yeah, those are good.
Those are the ones you're gonna find. The other kind People call it squeaky cheese because it's cheese that's so fresh. You open the bag and it's still wet.
Ooh.
If there's not moisture in your bag, it's old.
Yeah,
That makes sense, actually. That makes sense. Holy fuck.
You put
fantastic.
It squeaks between your teeth as you're chewing it.
As you're cheesing it.
As you're cheesing it.
Cheese it. All right, sermon 13.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me finish this sandwich. Unless one of you boys wants to take over.
Jordan does.
I don't like reading out loud.
Alright, I guess I'll fuck myself. Okay.
I get self-conscious.
It's okay. Alright, give me a second. Let me just...
The 36 lessons.
Turn your camera off if you're gonna fuck yourself.
Sermon 13.
Yeah, let me not pull a DSP moment. Let me not fuck myself on camera. Oh, the camera's on the whole time. Fucking video.
These were the days of Resdania, when Chimer and Dwemer lived under the wise and benevolent rule of the Elm City, and their champion the Hortator. When the gods of Veloth would retreat unto their own to mold the cosmos and other matters, the Hortator would at times become confused. Vivec would always be there to advise him, and this is the second of the 3 lessons of ruling kings. The secret syllable of royalty is this: you must learn this elsewhere. The temporal myth is man. The magical cross is an integration of the worth of mortals at the expense of their own spirits. Surround it with the triangle and you begin to see the triune houses. It's become divided into corners, which are ruled by our brethren, the 4 corners. Baal, Dagon, Malak, Sheag. Oh, Sheag, alright. Rotate the triangle and you begin to pierce the heart of the beginning place, the foul lie, the testament of the irrefutable forest span. Above them all is the horizon where only one stands, though no one stands there yet. It is proof of the new. It is promise of...
Oh, what the... What? Hello? Okay, sorry, I don't know what the fuck just happened there.
Yeah, it is. Promise of the wise. Unfold the whole, and what you have is a star, which is not my domain, but not entirely outside my judgment. The grand design takes flight. It is transformed not only into a star, but a hornet. The center cannot hold. It becomes devoid of lines and points. It becomes devoid of anything, and so becomes a receptacle. This is its usefulness at the end. This is its promise. The sword is the cross, and Elmsivi is the triune house around it. If there is to be an end, I must be removed. The ruling king must know this, and I will test him. I will murder him time and again until he knows this. I am the defender of the last and the last. To remove me is to refill the heart that lay dormant at the center that cannot hold. I am the sword. I am the star. Set the mechanism that allows the transformation of the world. Ours is the duty to keep the promise from being filled with black sea. The Sharmat sleeps at the center. He cannot bear to see it removed. The world of reference. This is the folly of the false dreamer. This is the amnesia of dream, or its power, or its circumvention. This is the weaker magic, and it is barbed in venom. This is why I say the secret to swords is the mercy seat. Wait, secret to swords is the mercy. Yeah, okay. It is my throne. I am become the voice of Elm City. The word will know me more than my sister and brother. I am Psychopomp, or I am the Psychopomp. I am the killer of the weeds of Veloth. Veloth is the center that cannot hold. I am is the plot. Set is the ending. I am the enigma that must be removed. These are why my words are armed to the teeth. The ruling king is to stand against me and then before me. He is to learn from my punishment. I will mark him to know. He is to come as male or female. I am the form he must acquire. because a ruling king that sees in another his equivalent rules nothing. Damn, that line actually goes hard as fuck.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This is what is said to the Hortator when Vivec was not whole. The ending of the words is Elm City.
Nice. Good job.
Ruling king that sees in another his equivalent
Rules nothing. Fucking based.
Huh.
Yeah, that's base as fuck.
That is fucking legendary. You can keep reading. Go ahead and pop back whatever you want, man. I don't want to put you on the spot.
I'm gonna let you take that.
Alright.
Fuck
It's
that.
fucking a lot, ain't it?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go, baby.
I served my nickel. Come and take me.
The 36 Lessons of Vivec. Sermon 14. Vivec lay with Molag Bal for 80 days. Oh my god, 80 days and 8. Though headless. In that time, the prince placed the warrior poet's feet back and filled them with the blood of the Daedra. In this way, Vivec's giant form remained forever harmless to good earth. A pomegranate banquet brought many spirits back from the dead, so that the sons and daughters of the Union had much to eat besides fruits. Oh my god, they ate people. The Duke of Scamps came while the banquet was still underway, and Molag Bal looked on with the 7 penance with anger. The King of Rape had become necessary, and therefore troubled for the rest of time. His legions and Kahuras fell into open war. But the children of Molag Bal and Vivec were too elaborate in power and form. The Duke of Scamps therefore became a lesser thing, as did all his own children. Molag Bal said to them, "You are the sons of liars, dogs, and wolf-headed women." They have been useless to summon ever since. The Holy One returned at last, Vivec, golden with wisdom. His head found its body had been tenderly used. He mentioned this to Molag Bal, who told him that he should thank the barons of move like this. "For I have yet to learn how to refine my rapture. My love is accidentally shaped like a spear." His love is a penis. So Vivec, who had a grain of Iam's mercy, set about to teach Molag Bal in the ways of belly magic. What the fuck? They took their spears out. Oh no, and compared them. They are talking about penises. They took their dicks out and compared them. Vivec bit new words onto the King of Rape so that it might give more than ruin to the uninitiated. This has since become a forbidden ritual, though people still practice it in secret. Oh my god, biting dicks.
No penis biting.
Oh my god. Here is why. The Velathian demons send
See, that's forbidden, everybody. Don't
Don't
do
do
No
it.
teeth.
Don't
See
do
that?
it.
You see that?
No teeth.
No.
No teeth.
Ay. The Velathian demons and monsters that were watching all took out their own spears. Oh god.
They bite milk fingers.
They are.
Little thingies.
There was much biting and the earth became wet. Ew. This was the last laugh of Molag Bal. Oh god. This is the worst sermon. Watch as the earth
Victorious
shall
for a reason.
crack, heavy with so much power that should have been forever unalike. Then that stretch of badlands that had been the site of the marriage fragmented and through fire, and a race that is no more, but that was terrible at the time to behold came forth, born of the biters. That is all they did. And they ran amok across the lands of Veloth and even to the shores of Red Mountain. But Vivec made of his spear a more terrible thing from a secret he had bitten off from the King of Rape. And so he sent Molag Bal tumbling into the crack of the biters and swore forever that he would not deem the king beautiful ever again. Vivec wept as he slew all those around him with his terrible new spear. He named it Muatra, which is milk taker. Oh, dude, his fucking wiener is the milk guzzler. And even
his milk finger is called milk taker.
Chimera mystics knew his fury. Anyone struck by Vivec at this time turned barren and withered into bone shapes. He fucked them to death. The path of bones became a sentence for the stars to read, and the heavens have never known
What the
children
hell?
since. Vivec hunted down the biters one by one, and all their progeny, and he killed them all by means of the 9 apertures, and the wise still hide theirs from Uatra. The ending of the words is Omsivi. Oh my god, that was the craziest sermon by far.
Infamous one in the fandom.
It can't get any worse than this.
Number 14.
Dude, unbelievable. These were the days of Restaenia, when Keimer and Dwemer lived under the wise and benevolent rule of the Omsivi and their champion, the Hortator. When the gods of Veleth would retreat unto their own, to mold the cosmos and other matters, the Hortator would at times become confused. Vivec would always be there to advise him, and this is the third of the 3 lessons of ruling kings. The ruling king will remove me, his maker. This is the way of all children. His greatest enemy is the Sharmat, who is the false dreamer. You or he is the shingle, Hortator. Beware the wrong walking path. Beware the crime of benevolence. Behold him by his words. I am the Sharmat. I am older than music. What I bring is light. What I bring is a star. What I bring is an ancient sea. When you sleep, you see me. Dancing at the core. It is not a blight. It is my house. I put a star into the world's mouth to murder it. Tear down the pylons. My blind fish swim in the new Phlogiston. Tear down the pylons, my deaf moons. Sing and burn and orbit me. I am older than music. What I bring is light. What I bring is a star. What I bring is an ancient sea. You alone, though you come again and again, can unmake him. Whether I allow it is within my wisdom. Go, unarmed, into his den with these words of power. Gartok Padhome, Kim El Tadud. Or do not. The temporal myth is man. Reach heaven by violence, this magic I give to you. The world you will rule is only an intermittent hope, and you must be the letter written in uncertainty. The ending of the words is Omsivi. The Hortator wandered through the morning hold, wrestling with the lessons he had learned. They were slippery in his mind. He could not always keep the words straight, and knew that this was a danger. He wandered to find Vivec, his lord and master, the glory of the image of Veloth, and found him, of all places, in the temple of false thinking. There, clockwork shears were taking off Vivec's hair. A beggar king had brought his loom and was making of the hair an incomplete map of adulthood and death. Nerevar said, "Why are you doing this, my lord?" Vivec said, "To make room for the fire." And the Hortator could see that. Vivec was out of sorts, though not because of the impending new power to come. The Golden Warrior poet had been exercising his water face as well, learned from the drows before he was born. Nerevar said, "Is this to keep you from the fire?" Vivec said, "It is so that I may see with truth. It, and my place here at the altar of Padhome, in the house of the false thinking, serve so that I may see beyond my own secrets. The waterface cannot lie. It comes from the ocean, which is too busy to think, much less lie. Moving water resembles truth by its trembling." Nerevar said, "I am afraid to become slipshod in my thinking." Vivec said, "Reach heaven by violence, then." So to quiet his mind the Hortator chose from the fight racks and axe. He named it, and moved on to the first moon. There, Nerevar was greeted by the Parliament of Craters, who knew him by title and resented his presence, for he was to be a ruling king of Earth, and this was the lunar realm. They shifted around him in a pattern of entrapment. "The moon does not recognize crowns or scepters," they said, "nor the representatives of kingdoms below, lion or serpent or mathematician. We are the graves of those that have migrated and become ancient countries. We seek no queens or thrones. Your appearance is decidedly solar, which is to say a library of stolen ideas. We are neither tear nor sorrow. Our revolution succeeded in the manner that was written. You are the Hortator, and unwelcome here." And so Nerevar carved at the grave ghosts, until he was out of breath, and their parliament could make no new laws. He said, "I am not of the slaves that perish." Of the members of Parliament, only a few survived the Hortator's attack. A surviving crater said, "Appropriation is nothing new. Everything happens of itself. This motif is by no means unassociated with hero myths. You have not acted with the creative impulse. You fall below the weight of destiny. We are graves, but not coffins. Know the difference. You have only dug more and supplied no ghost to reside within. Central to your claim is the predominance of frail events. To be judged by the earth is to sit on a throne of wonder why. Damage us more, and you will find naught but the absence of our dead." The ending of the words is obsivi. That was 16, right? Yes. Number 17, Burger King foot lettuce. Whew!
Yeah.
I am an atlas of smoke. With this, Vivec became greater than he had been. These were the days of Risdania, when Khymer and Dwemer lived under the wise and benevolent rule of the Obsivi and their champion, the Hortator. Seek me without effort, for I take many shapes. The Hortator was still trying to subdue the heavens with an axe. He was thrown out of the library of the sun by the power of Magnus. Vivec found him in a grub field outside of the swamps of the Deshan Plain. They walked for a span in silence, for Nerevar had been humbled, and Vivec still had mercy in his hand. Soon they were walking across the eastern sea to the land of the snakes and snow demons. Vivec wanted to show the Hortator the fighting styles of foreign tongues. They learned the idiom stroke from the pillow book of the Tesai King. Sorry, the Saisi King. It is shaped Saisi King. Saisi. The Sayesi King.
Poisonous snake people.
Nice.
Yes.
It is shaped like the inside of this page. The Sayesi serpents vowed to have their vengeance on the west at least 3 times. They walked further.
Golden immortal people, or whatever.
Oh my god.
I always pictured them like the Snake Boys from Sen's Fortress in.
Yeah, same.
That's how I picture them being.
While reading this, that's how I picture them.
Fair.
They walked farther and saw the spiked waters at the edge of the map. Here, the spirit of limitation gifted them with a spoke and bade them find the rest of the wheel. The Hortator said, "The edge of the world is made of swords." Vivec corrected him. "They are the bottom row of the world's teeth." They walked to the north, to the Elderwood, and found nothing but frozen bearded kings. They came to the west, where the black men dwelt. Okay. For a year they studied under their sword saints, and then for another, Vivec taught them the virtue of little reward. I'm assuming he's talking about the Dunmer here. Alright.
Wasn't paying attention.
Oh, he's talking about black men. Is this the Dunmer?
It could be the...
No.
Oh, it could be the, what are they called, Redguard?
Probably.
Yeah.
At this point,
Yeah. Dunmer didn't exist.
yeah.
Oh,
Dunmer
shit.
don't exist.
So this is before Dunmer, damn. Alright.
Yes. Most of this is going to be before Dunmer.
Fuck. Well, there you go, Dunmer. You guys aren't the true fucking sons of Morrowind, I guess. Eat it.
Oh, they are.
Oh, they are? What the fuck? Alright, I guess I'll keep reading. Vivec chose a king for a wife. Wait, what? He chose a king for a wife? Okay. Vivec chose a king for a wife and made another race of monsters which ended up destroying the West completely. To a warrior chief, Vivec said, "We must not act and speak as if asleep." Nerevar wondered if there was anything to learn in the south. Oh, excuse me. But Vivec remained silent and only led them back to Red Mountain. Here, Vivec said, is the last of the last. Within the shard. Oh shit! I almost fucking knocked my mic over. Oh, excuse me. Let me sit up. Get all situated here.
Maybe getting nice and comfy over there.
I was.
That's why you starting to yawn and shit.
I
You
know. I
done ate?
gotta sit up.
That's
Yeah.
a nice full belly,
I'm all
yeah.
fucking. I'm all tuckered out now. God dang it.
Yeah, all full of soup and.
Oh, I
reading,
wish
and
I was
that'll
full of
put you
soup.
to
Fuck
sleep.
me.
Full of soup.
Nerevar wondered if there was anything to learn in the south, but Vivec remained silent and only led them back to Red Mountain. Here, Vivec said, is the last of the last. Within it, the Sharmot waits. But they both knew that the time was not ready to contest the Sharmot, and so they engaged in combat with each other. Vivec marked the Hortator in this way for all of the Velothi to see. He sealed the wound with... Oh, fucking... Not again. With the blessing of Ayem Azura, at the end of the battle, the Hortator found that he had gathered 7 more spokes. He attempted to attach them and form a staff, but Vivec would not let him, saying, "It is not the time for that." Nerevar said, "Where did I find these?" Vivec said that they had collected them from around the world, though some had become invisibly. Some had come invisibly. "I am the wheel," he said, and took that shape. He turned into a fucking wheel. Before the emptiness at the center could live too long, Nerevar put in the spokes. The ending of the word is Omsivi. Damn. Now Vivec felt that he had taught the Hortator as much as he could before the war with the Dwemer came. The warrior poet decided he had to begin his book of hours at that point, because the world was about to bend with its age. Vivec entered the morning hold and announced to Ayem that he was going to fight 9 monsters that had escaped Muatra. Isn't that the name of his penis?
His penis spear.
Yeah, his penis spear. Dude, fucking 9 sperm cells came out. Just gotta fucking beat him up now. "I will return," he said, "to deal the last blow to the Grand Architect of the Dwemer." Ayem said, "Out of 9, you will find only 8. Though they be mighty, the last is already destroyed by your decision to create the Book of Hours." Vivec understood that Ayem meant himself. "Why?" she asked. "Are you in doubt?" Vivec knew that his doubt made him the sword of the Triune, and so he did not feel shame or fear. Instead, he explained, and these are the words. "Can a member of the Invisible Gate become so archaic that its successor is not so much an improvement of the exact model, but rather a related model that is just needed more because of the currency of the world's condition? As the mother, you do not have to worry. Unless things in the future are so strange that even Set cannot understand. Neither does the executioner or the fool, but I am neither. These ideals are not going to change in nature, even though they may change in representation. But, even in the West, the Rainmaker vanishes. No one needs him anymore. Can one oust the model not because the model is set according to an ideal, but because it is tied to an ever-changing, unconscious mortal agenda? This is what was said to Ayem when Vivec was whole. The wise shall not mistake this. Ayem said, "This is why you were born of a Netchman's wife and destined to merge with the simulacrum of your mother, gilded and blended in all the arts of the star-wounded East, underwater and in fire, and in metal and in ash. 6 times the wise, to become the union of male and female, the magic hermaphrodite, the martial axiom, the sex death of language, and unique in all the middle world." Vivec knew by then why he would record his Book of Hours. The sermon is forbidden. In this world and others, 18 less 1, the victor, is the magical disc, hurled to reach heaven by violence. This sermon is untrue. The ending of the world is Omsivi. I like how it said the ending of this word, now it's the ending of the world. What the fuck is happening? Oh, Double A, welcome in! We're almost 20 lessons into the 36 lessons of Vivec. So far, to catch you up, TLDR, Vivec is a dickhead who was born in an egg, and before he was even born, he talked to a lot of people, including his mother, and touched them in a lot of different ways. Then he found the Hortator, who stole a fucking chariot, killed a guy, and was like, "Oh, I gotta see this Vivec guy." And, yeah. That's pretty much where we're at. There's so much. Reading, I'm telling you, man, it's a fucking literature stream. Was that 19 we just read? Oh, it wasn't.
Run at one point.
It wasn't. It was
No.
18. Look at that. Get literate, bitch. You're next. Oh my god, why would you say that? Vivec put on his armor and stepped into a non-spatial space. Excuse me? A non-spatial space. Okay. Great.
Yep.
Filling the capacity with mortal interaction and information. A canvas-less cartography of every single mind it has ever known. An event that had developed some semblance of a divine spark. He said, "From here I shall launch my attack on the 8 monsters." Vivec then saw the moths that would come from the starry heart, bringing with them dust more horrible than the ash of Red Mountain. He saw the twin head of a ruling king who had no equivalent, and 8 imperfections rubbed into precious stones, set into a crown that looked like shackles, which he understood to be the twin crowns of the two-headed king, and a river that fed into the mouth of the two-headed king, because he contained multitudes. Vivec then built the provisional house at the center of the secret door. From here he could watch the age to come. Of the house is written. Cornerstone 1 has a finger buried under, pointing through dirt, slow load in the ground. North cannot be guessed, and yet it is spirit-free. Cornerstone 2 has a tongue, and even dust can be talkative. Listen, and you will see the love the ancient libraries need. Cornerstone 3 has a bit of string, shaped like your favorite color. A girl remembers who left it there, but she is afraid to dig it out and see what it is attached to. Cornerstone 4 has 9 bones, removed carefully from a black cat, arranged in the fashion of this word, protecting us from our enemies. Your house is safe now. So why is it? Your house is safe now. So why is it? The ending of the words is Civi. I was fucking 19. Oh my god.
Here we go.
Number 20. Oh, this is gonna be a big one, eh?
Almost like halfway there.
Oh shit, true. Well, more than halfway there.
Yeah, we're more than halfway there.
Yes, sirree. The first monster was actually 2, having been born twice like his mother-father, Vivec.
Huh?
He was not the mightiest of the 8, escaped Muatra, but his actions were the most worrisome. He was known as Moon Axle, and he harvested the leftovers, foibles of nature. This he did twice, as was said, and the second harvest always brought ruin or unwritten law. His aspect was faceted like a polyhedron. No perils are mentioned in the finding of Moon Axle. He loves D&D. But it was known that he was immune to the wieners, so Vivec had to use the sword not held against him before he took issue with the monster. The warrior poet asked, "How came you to be immune to dicks?" By the way, when they say spears, they're talking about wieners. To which
this is his son too.
Yeah, it's his son who
trying to fuck his son.
Yeah, he's trying to fuck his
the mother daughter or the mother father's trying to fuck the son daughter.
He's probably trying to suck him too, honestly. To which Moon Axle replied, "Mine is a dual nature and protean. I am in fact made of many straight lines, though none last too long. In this way, I have learned to ignore all true segments. Luckily, the sword not held was curved, and therefore could cut into Moon Axle." Oh god, his curved wiener, no! And before the sun was up, he was bleeding from many... Oh no, it was an actual sword, okay, thank god. Vivec did not slay him outright, for to do so would to keep the foibles of nature within him, not back where they belonged. Soon Vivec had traced geography right again, and Moon Axle was ready to be slain. Vivec rose up in his giant form, to be terrible to look upon. He reached into the west and pulled out a canyon, holding it like a horn. He reached east and ate a handful of nixhounds, blowing their spirits through the canyon made a terrible wail, not unlike an unsolved woman. Okay. He said, "Let this overtake you, and Moon Axle was overtaken by the curvatures of stolen souls. They wrapped about the monster like resin until finally he could not move, nor could his dual nature. Vivec said, "Now you are solved," and pierced his child with his wiener. Oh god! He fucked his son! Moon Axle had been reduced to something static and therefore shattered. Oh, he fucking mind broke him. Oh no. It's like a bad hentai, dude. Lines of Moon Axle were collected by Velothi philosophers and taken into caves. There, and for a year, Vivec taught the philosophers how to turn the lines of his son into the spokes of mystery wheels. This was the birth of the first whirling school. Before, there had only been the surface thought of fire. Vivec looked at his first wheeling students and observed, "Alike the egg-layered universe is this morbid possession of three distant coverage, soul-wrecked and alive like my name is alive. In this cloister, you have discovered one walking path, hiled like a sword but more coarsened. So edged it is that it has to be worshipped to keep the tongue from bleeding, where its signs evacuate their former meanings. Like empires that tarry too long, the sword is estrangement from statesmanship. Look on the estimable lines of my son, now crafted star-wise, his every limb equidistant from the center. Is he solved because I will it so? There cannot be a second stage. Think on the theory that my existence promulgates the five elements and alike the egg-layered universe. I am cause for great destiny. Here is a thought that can break the wagon's axle. Here is another that can soar. The ending of the words is all civvy." 16 more to go. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. The scripture of the wheel first. The spokes are the 8 components of chaos, as yet solidified by the law of time, static change, if you will. Something the lizard gods refer to as the striking. That is the reptile wheel. Coiled potential, ever preamble to the never action. Second, they are the lent bones of the Aedra, the 8 gift limbs to Sithisit, the wet earth of the new star, our home. Outside them is the Obris, and not within. Like most things inexplicable, it is a circle. Circles are confused serpents, striking and never given leave to bite. The Aedra would have you believe different, but they were givers before liars. Lies have turned them into biters. Their teeth are the proselticers, excuse me. To convert is to place oneself in the mouth of falsehood. Even to propitiate is to be swallowed. Third, the enlightened are those uneaten by the world. Fourth, the spaces between the gift limbs, number 16. Burger King foot lettuce, signal shapes of the demon Princedoms. It is the key and the lock, Ceres and Manticore. Fifth, look at the majesty sideways, and all you see is the tower, which our ancestors made idols from. Look at its center, and all you see is the begotten whole, second serpent, womb ready for the right reaching, exact and without enchantment. Sixth, the heart of the second serpent holds the secret triangular gate. Seventh, look at the secret triangular gate sideways, and you will see the secret tower. Eighth, the secret tower. Within the tower is the shape of the only name of God, I. The ending of the words is Omcivi. Fucking sick. 22. Then Vivec left the first whirling school and went back to the space that was not a space. From the provisional house, he looked into the middle world to find the second monster, which was called the Treasurewood Sword. Within years of the pomegranate banquets, it had become a lessening tune to the lower Velothi houses. They preached of its power. The Treasurewood Sword, splinter scintilla of the high and glorious, he who wields it becomes self-known. The warrior poet appeared as a visitation in the ancestral clove of House Mora, whose rose-worn prince of garlands was a hero against the northern demons. Vivec congregated with the bones. He said, "A scavenger cannot acquire a silk sash and expect to discover the greater systems of its predecessor. Perfect happiness is embraced only by the weeping. Give me back, and do so freely, what is barren of my marriage, and I will not erase you from the thought realm of God. Your line has a notable enchantress that my sister Aam is fond of, and from her murky wisdom alone do I condescend to ask." A bone walker emerged from a wall. It had 3 precious stones set in its lower jaw, a magical practice of old. One was of opal, the color of opal. The bone walker bowed to the Prince of the Middle Air and said, "The Treasurewood sword will not leave our house. Bargains were made with the Black Hands Mephala, the Greater Shade." Vivec kissed the first precious stone and said, "Animal picture, rude walker. Go back to the lamp that stays lit in water and store no more messages of useless noise. Down." He kissed the second precious stone and said, "Proud residue soon dispersed. Serve no guarantees made in my foreimage, and demand nothing of its underskin. I am master evermore. Down." He kissed the opal and said, "Down I take thee." And then Vivec withdrew into the hidden places and found the darkest mothers of the Morag Tong, taking them all to wife and filling them with undusted loyalty that tasted of summer salt. Ew, dude, he fucking splooged in them. Oh my god. Vivec's just fucking everything, huh? They became as black as queens, screaming live with 100 murderous sons, 1,000 murderous arms, and 100,000 murderous hands. One vast moving event of thrusting kill laughter in alleys, palaces, workshops, cities, and secret halls. Their movements among the holdings of the Rahathim were as rippled endings, heaving between times, with all fates leading to swallowed knives, murder as moaning, God's holy rape erasure of wet death. The King of Assassins presented to Vivec the Treasurewood sword. "My lord," the King of Assassins said, "the Prince of House Mora is now fond of you as well. I placed him in the corner of Dagon. His eyes I set into a fire prayer for the wicked. His mouth I stuffed with birds." The ending of the words is Om Civi. Holy Christ. So, let me make sure I understood this correct. Vivec just had like a rape orgy with the fucking Morag Tong? Is that what just happened?
Yeah, more or less.
Okay. Thanks, Vivec. Very cool of you. The scripture of the sword first. The sword, treated as a delicate meal. Oh. Is the symbolic college. It serves you well in the first half of life. Name one dynasty that knows this not. Second, the unity of my approach is understood by the immobile warrior. True eyes are required. Rejoice as my own subjects and realms. I build for you a city of swords, by which I mean laws that cut the people who live there into better shapes. Third, girls burn their dresses on my arrival if I am armored. They crawl to me as bled pilgrims. Minor spirits die without trace. Follow me of all the Om Civi if you are to mark your days with the killing. Al-Tadun, the third law of weaponry. Fourth, the immobile warrior is never fatigued. He cuts sleep holes in the middle of a battle to regain his strength. Fifth, instinct is not reflex action, but many miracles held in reserve. I am the welfare that decides which warriors will emerge. Beg not for luck. Serve me to win. Sixth, the span of the apparently inactivated is your love of the absolute. The birth of God from the Nechumen's wife is the abortion of kindness from love. Seventh, the true sword is able to cut chains of generations, which is to say the creation myths of your enemies. Look on me as the exiled garden. All else is uncut weed. Eighth, I give you an ancient road tempered by the second walking way. Your hands must be huge to wield any sword the size of an ancient road. and yet he who is of right stature may irritate the sun with only a stick. The ending of the words is City. 24. Then Vivec left the House of Assassins and went back to the space that was not a space. From the provisional house, he looked into the middle world to find the third monster, called a Horde Mountain. It was made of modular warriors, running free but spaced according to pattern. And from the highest warrior who could cut clouds, they spread out beneath him like a tree. A skirt whose bottom circle was an army that ran through the ash. Vivec admired the cone shape of his child and remembered with joy the whirlwind of fighting styles that instructed him during the days before life. Vivec moved into Veloth, saying, Onus. But before he could even get within sword span of the monster, a trio of lower houses had trapped Horde Mountain in a net of doubtful doctrine. When they saw their lord, the Velothi cheered. We are happy to serve you and win, they said.
What does that even mean?
I don't fucking
Got them in a net of doubtful doctrine.
Bro,
what?
I don't know. Maybe like, I don't know. Vic smiled at those brave souls around him. Oh, maybe like they doubt they could fucking do anything to him. And they just accepted their fate. Vic smiled at those brave souls around him and summoned celebration demons to cleave unto the victors. There was a great display of love and duty around the netted monster, and Vivec was at the center with a headdress made of mating bones. Uh-oh. He laughed and told mystical jokes and made the heads of the three houses merry and become a new order. You shall forever be now my buoyant armigers, he said. And Vivec pierced Horde Mountain with his fucking wiener and made of it all a big bag of bones. Dude, he literally fucked the mountain to death.
Fucking all his kids.
Dude, it's literally fucking all his kids.
I love how he's just going around taking them all out.
Yep.
Dude, taking them all out the one way he knows. Incest.
They had to be. Had to be corrected.
Oh my god. At the touch of his right hand, the net became right scripture, and he threw it all northeasterly. The contents spread out like sugar glows, and Vivec and the buoyant armigers ran under it, laughing. Finally, the bones of Horde Mountain landed and became the foundation stones for the City of Swords, which Vivec named after his own sigil, and the net fell across it all in between, or became as bridges between bones. And since its segments had been touched by his holy wisdom, they became the most perfect of all city streets in the known worlds. Throngs of Velothi came to the new city, and Iam and Set gave it their blessing. The streets were filled with laughter and love, and the strength of tree-shaped enemy children. Iam said, To my sister brother's city, I give the holy protection of House Indoriel, whose powers and thrones know no equal under heaven, wherefrom came the Hortator. Set said, To my sister brother's city, I give safe passage through the dark corners still left of Molag Bal, and I give it this spell as well. So Tahasil, which is my name to the mighty. It will protect the lost unless their flight is on purpose and fill all the roads and alleys with the mystery paths of civilization, and give the city a mind and make of it a conduit to the full concentrate of the City. Thus was founded the city of Vivec in the days of Rizdaenia. The ending of the words is City. So, Vivec fucked his kid and made a city out of his corpse? And named it after himself?
Yeah, I suppose, huh?
Fucking what the hell, Vivec? I mean, you know.
Yep. It's the journey.
Vivec's out of control. I wonder who's gonna rape next. Probably his kid. Then Vivec left his architectural rapture and went back to the space that was not a space. From the provisional house, he looked into the middle world to find the fourth monster, called the Pocket Cabal. Oh no. What did I say? Victim number 4 of incest. A monster hid itself in the spell lists of the great Chimeri wizards of the extreme east, where the Emperor Parasols grew wild. Vivec disguised himself as a simple traveler, but radiated a tenuous sense fabric so that the wizards would seek him out. Of his penis, he made a simple walking dwarf. Wait, what? He made a dwarf out of his fucking dick? Alright, chat, so if you're still confused, Muatra is his spear, which is his penis, which apparently is now a walking dwarf, and that is, you know, it's just, his dick is disguised as a dwarf. That's great. Before
God.
Yeah, it's true. Before long, the Invisible One was among the libraries of the East, feeding the essential words of the Pocket Cabal to his walking dwarf. Oh god. And then running when the magic would fail. After a year or two of this thievery, Muatra was sick to its stomach, and the walking dwarf exploded near the slave pen of a wizard's tower. Oh, the Pocket Cabal slipped itself into the mouths of the slaves and hid again. Vivec then watched as the slaves erupted into babble, and breaking magic, they rattled their cages and sung out half hymns that formed into forbidden and arcane knowledge. Litany fiends appeared and drank from the excess. Grabbers from the adjacent place came into the world sideways, the slave talking having disrupted the normal non-cardinal points. So of course a giant bug appeared, with the greatest eastern wizard inside it. He could see past Vivec's disguise and knew of the warrior poet's divinity, but he thought himself so powerful that he talked harshly. See what you have wrought, silly Triune! Columns of nonsense and litany fiends! I cannot believe how reason or temperance can be made whole again due to your eating. Consort with more demons, why don't you? Vivec stabbed the wizard through his soul. The giant bug harness fell on the slave cages, and the slaves ran about free and reckless. Too reckless, more, with pregnant words. Oh. Colors bent into the earth. Vivec created a dome-head demon to contain it all. The Pocket Cabal is therefore interred here forever. Let this be a cursed land where sorcery is broken and maligned. Then he picked up Muatra by the beard and left the ghostly hemisphere of the dome-head demon. That's a fucking wild sentence right there. On its boundaries, Vivec placed a warning and a song of entrance that contained errors in it. With mock bones of half-dead Muatra, he created the tent poles of a fortress theory, and fatal languages were imprisoned for all time. Set appeared and looked on what his brother-sister had created. The Clockwork King said, "Of the 8 monsters, this is the most confusing. May I treasure it?" Vivec gave it set leave to do so, but told him never to release the Pocket Cabal into the middle world. He said, "I have hidden secrets in my travels here, and made a likeness of Muatra to ward against the unwise. Under this dome, the temporal myth is no longer man." The ending of the words is Om Civi. 10 more lessons to go, chat. Oh, excuse me. Oh, let me fucking drink up real quick. Whew. Here we go. Oh no, that was 26, 27. The scripture of the word first. All languages based on meat. Do not let these sophists fool you. Second. The third walking path explores hysteria without fear. The efforts of madmen are a society of itself, but only if they are written. The wise may substitute one law for another, even into incoherence, and still say he is working within a method. This is true of speech, and extends to all scripture. Third, do not go to the realm of apology for absolution. Beyond articulation there is no fault. The adjacent place, where the grabbers live, is the illusion of the vocal, or the middle realms of thought, by which I mean the constructed. This is how I stole the certainty of the Chancellor of Exactitude, perfect to look upon from every angle. When you come out of the vocal, you can never be certain. The truest body of work is made up of silence, as in the silence that results from no reference. By the word, I mean the dead. The first meaning is always hidden. Fifth. Sixth, the realm of apology is perfection and impossible to attack. Thus the wise avoid it. Trinity and unity is the world and word of action. The third walking path. Seventh, the sage who suppresses his best aphorism, cut off his hands, for he is a thief. Eighth, the clothes of the broken map are worn only by fools and heretics. The map is an exit for laziness. It is the dusty tongue, which is to say the given chart that most take as a story that is complete. No word is true until it is eaten. The ending of the words is Om City. That's 27. 28. Oh, this one's a long one. Then Vivec left set to look after the dome-headed demon, and went back to the space that was not a space. From the provisional house, he looked into the middle world to find the fifth monster. Oh no, child rape incoming. Called the Ruddy Man. When the Drows ruled the world, the Daedroth prince Molag Bal had been their chief. He took a different shape then, spiny and armored, and made for the sea. Vivec, in giving birth to the many spawn of his marriage, had dropped an old image of Molag Bal into the world, a dead carapace of memory. It would not have been a monster if a Velothi child had not wanted to impress his village by wearing it. The Ruddy Man of the 8 monsters was the least complicated. He made those who wore him into mighty killers and nothing more. He existed in the physical, only geography makes him special. When Vivec found him near the boys' village, and on Nesis, there was a violent clash of arms and an upheaval of the earth. Their battle created the West Gash. Wanderers that still go there, Let me just move that aside. Here are still the sounds of it. Sword across the crust, the grunt of God, the snapping of his monster child's splintered legs. After his victory, Vivec took the shell of the Ruddy Man to the Drows that had modified his mother. The Queen of Drows, whose name is not easy to spell, was in a period of self-incubation. Her wardens took the gift from Vivec and promised to guard it from the surface world. This is the first account of Drows being liars. In 10 years, the Ruddy Man appeared again, this time near a tear, worn by a wayward shaman who followed the House of Troubles. Instead of guarding it, the Drows had imbued the living armor with mythic inflexibility. It molted soon after the skill draping the shaman and stretched his bones to the 5 corners. When Vivec met the monster in battle again, he saw the remains of 3 villages dripping from its feet. He took on his giant form and slew the Ruddy Man by way of the symbolic college. Since he no longer trusted the Altmer of the Sea, Vivec gave the carapace of the monster to the devout and loyal mystics of the Number Room. He told them, "You may make of the Ruddy Man a philosopher's armor." Mystics began by wrapping one of their sages in the shells. A series of flourishes by 2 supranumerates, one hormonally tall and the other just under his arms. They ran around the carapace and through each other, applying holy resin drawn from the carcasses of the now useless numbers between 12 and 13. Golden straws were quickly stuck through the mythic epidermal so the sage could breathe. After the ceremonial etchings were drawn into hardening resin, long lists of dead names and equations whose solutions were to be found in the mouth of the chimera inside. There came the illuminations, inscribed by the bright, terrible fingernail of Vivec. From the nail's tip flowed a searing liquid, filling the grooves of the ceremonial etchings. They bled out to form veined patterns about the sage cell that theologians would decipher forever after. The ending of the words is Om City. Verse 29. There it is. Holy, the scripture of the numbers. The dragon break, or the tower 1. 2. The enantiomorph 68. 3. The invisible gate Om Civi 112. 4. The quarters of the House of Troubles 242. 5. The corners of the world 100. 6. The walking ways 266. 7. The sword at the center 39. The wheel or the eighth givers number 848. 484, excuse me. 9. The missing 11, oh no. 10. The tribes of the Altmer, 140. 11. The number of the master, 102. 12. The heavens, 379. 13. The serpent, 36. 14. The king's cough, 32. 15. The redeeming force, 110. 16. The acceptable blasphemies, 12. 17. The hurling disc, 283. 18. The egg, or 6 times the wise. 19. The provisional house, 258. 20. The lunar lattice, 425. 21. The womb, 13. 22. Unknown, 453. 23. The hollow prophet, 54. 24. The star wound, 44. 25. The emperor, 239. 26. The rogue plane, 81. 27. The secret fire, 120. 28. The drowned lamp, 8. 29. The captive sage, 217. 30. The scarab, 10. 31. The listening frame, 473. 32. The false call, 7. 33. The anticipations, 234. 34. The lawless grammar, 2. 35. The prison shirt, 191. 36. The hours, 364. The presence of deaf witness, this is what the numbers are. They hang onto the obverse as the last nostalgia of their godhood. The effigies of numbers are their current applications. This is folly, as above. To be affixed to a symbol is too certain. The ending of the words is Civi. 6 more, baby. You boys still with me?
Yes.
Do-
I'm doing research.
Nah, you guys are good.
So, fun fact.
Uh-huh.
Sermon 29 is a cipher.
I figured as much. Can we cipher it? Oh, hold on. Can we decipher it, I should say, with the book, or do we have? Is it like linked to other shit?
It's linked to all those other books.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Those are books. You'll find them in the word that it is.
What?
So like the first,
Yeah.
There's a secret code.
Uh-huh.
The first word in the code is the first word in the book Dragon Break or the Tower. Is Dragon Break or the Tower 1? That's the first word.
Okay.
And the second word in the sentence is going to be the enantiomorph, and the 68th word in that book will be the second word in the sentence.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you have to go find all those books, count the numbers of words, and then write them down and decipher the message.
Oh, hell no, we are not doing that.
Or I can paste it into your chat right now.
Yeah, paste it into the chat. Let's take a look. He was not born a god. His destiny did not lead him to this crime. He chose this path of his own free will. He stole the godhood and murdered the Hortator. Vivec wrote this. So Vivec admitted his crimes, eh?
Some say that's an admission.
That is
him putting out codes and admitting that he's fucking guilty.
This dirty fucker. Vivec, you scumbag. Who knew? Who fucking knew? So he was going mad, so that's why he kind of decoded that shit. Did he? So basically, he foresaw himself going mad and made a fucking like failsafe in advance, I guess.
You know.
That's what it seems like, at least based on that. So 36 lessons of Vivec. Sermon 3. Oh my god, this one's big too. We're nearing the end, chat, I promise. And then after we finish all 36 lessons, we'll talk about it a little bit and then call it there. Sound like a plan, boys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Then Vivec left the mystics of the number room and went back to the space that was not a space. From the provisional house, he looked into the middle world to find the 6th monster, called City Face. He was vexed when he could not find it and went back to the Morning Hold in secret anger, killing a mystic that asked about higher order. Nerevar, the Hortator, witnessed this and said, "Why do this, my lord? The mystics look to you for guidance. They work to make your temple better stoned." Vivec said, "No one knows what I am." The Hortator nodded and went back to his studies. Here is how City Face hid from his mother-father, and had been born named as Ha-Note, a bare urge of power, an esoteric wind, tuned to the frequency of huddled masses. It found root in villages and multiplied, finding in the minds of the settled a veiled astrology, the star charts of culture, and this resonance made its head swim. Ha-Note moved sideways into the adjacent place, growing and unbeknownst above the vocal. It trembled with new emotions, immortal ones, absorbing more than the 30 known to exist in the middle world. When Ha-Note became gravely homesick, the grabbers took it. A grabber said, "New emotions to the lonely occur only of madness. This thing is gone. It is ours now." Grabbers had never made a city of their own, and their glimpse of Vivec, which shone with holiness through all the spheres, had taken their attention. Under this reason did the issue of Vex slide into our realm. Drawn by our coveting, hidden in loss, we shall build our tower hope upon its face. How many years had passed in Resdania, and the high priests of the Dwemer were building something alike as Vivec and alike as the new Ha-Note of the Grabbers. The Hortator was engaged with an army of theirs that had become too brave, talking foolish words, and Nerevar helped destroy them with the help of the Orphan Legion of Aeam. When he went to give trophy to Vivec, he saw his lord under attack by the City Face. The monster was saying this: "Here we are to replace your city, Vec and Vec. We are from the place of the more than known emotions, and our citizenry has died from it. Two things we came for, but can stay for only one. Either we ask you to correct our error of culture, or merely take yours by dint of force. The second is easiest, we think." Vivec sighed. "He would replace my direction," he said. "I weary of this, though I wanted to kill you an age before. Resdania is fallen ill, and I have no time for one more imaginary analogy of an unknown incident. Here, take this." At which he touched the Tower of Hope of the City Face and corrected the errors of the Grabbers. And this, at which he stabbed the heart of the City Face with his ethos knife, which is to say, oh god, Richt alle Eltedunil, the short blade of proper commerce. The ending of the words is Civi. Verse 31. Many more years passed in Resdania, and the high priests of the Dwemer were almost ready to make war on the rulers of Veloth. The Hortator had become the husband of Aeam during this time, and the first saint of the Triune Way. Vic had tired of fighting his sons and daughters, and so took a respite from trying to find them. The Hortator said to his wife, "Where is Vivec, my teacher? I love him still, though he grows cold. His lamentations, if I may call them that, have changed the skin of the whole country. He is hardly to be found anywhere in Veloth of late. The people grow dark because of it." And Aeam took mercy on her troubled husband and told him that the sword of the Triune had been fighting minor monsters stirred up by the Dwemer as they worked on their brass siege machines. She took the Hortator inside her, oh god, and showed him where his master was. Wait, what? Was fucking Vivec inside of Aeam? Oh no, did they DP Aeam? Oh, Jesus. Oh, Civi, or at least that aspect that chose to be Vivec, sat in the litany hall of the false, thinking the temple after his battle with the flute and pipe ogres of the West Gash. He began writing again in his book of hours. He had to put on his water face first. That way he could separate the bronze of the old temple from the blue of the new, and write with happiness. Second, he had to take another feather from the big moon, further rendering it dead. That way he could write about the mortals with truth. Third, he recalled the pomegranate banquet. where he was forced to mirror Moloch Ball with wet scriptures to cement his likeness as Mephala and write with black hands. He wrote, "Last time I heard his voice, showing the slightest sign of impatience, I learned to control myself and submit to the will of others. Afterwards, I dared to take on the sacred fire and realized there was no equilibrium. With the Atara, they were liars, lost roots, and the most I can do is to be an interpreter into the rational. Even that fails the needs of the people. I sit on the mercy seat and pass judgment. The waking state and the phase aspect of the innate urge. Only here can I doubt in this book, written in water, broadened to include evil." Then Vivec threw his ink on the passage to cover it up for the lay of the reader, and wrote instead, "Find me in the blackened paper, unarmored, in final scenery. Truth is like my husband, instructed to filled with procedure and noise, hammering, weighty heaviness made schematic, lessons learned only by a mace. Let those that hear me then be buffeted, and let some die in the ash from the striking. Let those that find him murdered by illumination, pummeled like a traitorous house, because if an hour is golden, then immortal I am a secret code. I am the partaker of the doom drum, chosen of all those that dwell in the middle world to wear this crown which reverberates with truth, and I am the mangling Messiah." The ending of the words is Om Sivi.
We passed something I was waiting to be mentioned.
Oh, what's up?
It's fine. We'll go back. Keep going.
Alright. The scripture of the mace first. The pleasure of annihilation is the pleasure of disappearing into the unreal. All those that would challenge the sleeping world will seek membership in this movement. I denounce the alienation of the cloven duality with a hammer. Second, take from me the lessons as a punishment for being mortal. To be made of dirt is to be treated as such by your jailers. This is the key and the lock of the Daedra. Why do you think they escaped the compromise? Third, Velothi, your skin has become the pregnant darkness. My brooding has brought this on. Remember that Boethia asked you to become the color of the bruise. How else to show yourselves people of the Exodus into the vital pain? Fourth, the sage who is not an anvil, a conventional sentence and nothing more, by which I mean dead, the fourth walking way. Fifth, a proper comprehension of the virtues, stage managed and to be murdered. Sixth, in the end, rejoice as a hostage released from drumming torment, but that savors his wound. The drum breaks and you find it to be a nest of hornets, which is to say, your sleep is over. Seventh, the suspicious is spectacle, and the lie is only a theoretical inspiration. Eighth, but then why, you ask, do the Daedra wish to meddle with the Elbrus? It is because they are the radical critique, essential as all martyrs, that some are more evil than others, and not an illusion, or rather, it is a necessary illusion. The ending of the words is Om Sivi. You want me to just finish the last 3 lessons and then we go back?
Yeah, keep going.
Alright, cool. Oh my god, this last one's long as fuck! Well, this number 33, I should say. Let me just situate myself here. Whew. Then Vivec left the litany hall of the false-thinking temple, where he had brooded for so long, creating the scripture of the pounding light, and went back to the space that was not a space. From the provisional house, he looked into the middle world to find the 7th monster to call Liderock. Liderock was born of Vivec's second aperture, and was thrown out of the pomegranate banquet by a member of the Sweeps, another forgotten guild. The Sweep did not take it for the monster that it was, and so he did not expect it to fly from his hand and into the heavens. I am born of golden wisdom and powers that should have forever be unalike. With this nature, I am invited into the hidden heaven, by which he meant the scaled blanket, made of non-stars, whose number is 13. Liderock became full of foolishness, haggling with the Void Ghost who hides in the religions of all men. The Void Ghost said, "Ah, fuck, not again. Stay with me a full 100 years, and I will give you a power that no divinity will dare disobey." But before the 100 years was up, Vivec was already looking for Lyrock and found him. "Stupid stone," Vivec said. "To hide in the scaled blanket is to make a mark on nothing. His bargains are only for ruling kings." So Vivec sent the Hortator to the heavens to shave Lyrock, asunder by the named axe. Nerevar made peace with the South Pole Star for thieving and the North Pole Star of warriors, and the Third Pole Star, which existed only in the Aether, which was governed by the apprentice of Magnus the Sun. They gave him leave to wander among their charges, and gave him red sight by which to find Lyrock in the hidden heaven. By chance, Nerevar met the Void Ghost first, who had told him that he was in the wrong place, to which the Hortator said, "Me or you?" And the Void Ghost said both. This sermon does not tell what else was said between these masters. Lyrock, however, used the confusion to launch his own attack on the city god Vivec. He was hastened by all three of the Black Guardians. Yo, what's up, fun time? We're just reading the 36 lessons of Vivec. Welcome in. Who wanted him swiftly gone, though they meant no hostility to the Lord of the Middle Air. The citizenry of Vivec screamed as they saw a shooting star come out of the sky hole like a toll road of hell. But Vivec merely raised his hand and froze Lyrock just above the city, and then he pierced the monster with Muatra, his fucking wiener. The practice of piercing the second aperture is now forbidden. When Nerevar returned, he saw the frozen comet above his lord's city. He asked whether or not Vivec wanted it removed. I would have done so myself if I wanted, silly Hortator. I shall keep it there with its last intention intact, so that if the love of the people of this city for me ever disappear, so shall the power that holds back their destruction. Nerevar said, "Love is under your will only." Vivec smiled and told the Hortator that he had become a minister of truth. The ending of the words is Om Civi. So that fucking rock that's floating in Vivec is his son that he fucked with his wiener?
Kinda.
Kinda? Okay. But it's going good.
A lot of this stuff is allegorical, to be fair.
That's fair. 34. Alright, this one should be short. What? Don't worry about it. To catch you up to speed, we're reading about the 36 lessons of Vivec, where he had sex with a demon, and he fucks everything, including his sons and daughters. Because he's insane. Did I miss anything? Just got back from client lunch. No, just Vivec fucking more of his sons and daughters, and going insane. And then admitting in code that he is a fucking traitor, and descended into madness.
Liar, yeah.
Yeah. He's a dirty fucking liar. Sermon 34. Then Vivec left the Ministry of Truth and went back to the space that was not a space. From the provisional house he looked into the middle world to find the eighth and final and mightiest monster, called Gulgamorgil, and more. The wise must look elsewhere for this string of power. Vivec called to his side the Hortator. That's us, by the way. We're the Hortator. I'm currently downloading Bus Simulator for some reason. Well, hey man, if you like it, more power to you. And this was the first time the Nerevar had ever been to the provisional house. He had the same vision that Vivec had so many years ago, that of the two-headed ruling king. Who is that? He wondered. Vivec said, "The red jewel of conquest." Nerevar, perhaps because he was frightened, became vexed at his lord's answer. "Why are you always so evasive?" Vivec told the Hortator that to be otherwise was to betray his nature. Together they moved into the middle world to a village near where Vivec had been found by Ayum and Set. The eighth monster was there, but he did not act much like a monster. He sat with his legs in the ocean, with a troubled look on his face. When he saw his father, he asked why he should have to die and return to oblivion. Vic told the eighth monster that to be otherwise was to betray his nature. Since this did not seem to satisfy the monster, and Vivec still had a touch of Aem's mercy, he said, "The fire is mine, let it consume thee, and make a secret door at the altar of Padhome, in the house of Boetia, where we become safe and looked after." The monster accepted his father's penis with a peaceful look, and his bones became the foundation for the city of the dead, Anon Narcissus. Nerevar put away his axe, which he had at the ready, and frowned. "Why," he said, "did you ask me to come if you knew the eighth monster would give in so easily?" Vivec looked at the Hortator for a long time. Nerevar understood. "Do not betray your nature. Answer as you will." Vivec said, "I brought you here because I knew the mightiest of my issue would succumb to penis without argument. If only I gave him consolation first." Nerevar looked at Vivec for a long time. Vivec understood. "Say the words, Hortator." Nerevar said, "Now I am the mightiest of your children." Oh, shit! Let this sermon be consultation to those who read it that are destined to die. The ending of the words is Om Sivi. Oh my god. 2 more to go, boys! The scripture of love. The formulas of proper Velothi magic continue in ancient tradition, but that virility is dead, by which I mean at least replaced. Truth owes its medicinal nature to the establishment of the myth of justice. Its curative properties it likewise owes to the concept of sacrifice. Princes, chiefs, and angels all subscribe to the same notion. This is a view primarily based on a prolific abolition of an implied profanity, seen in ceremonies, knife fighting, hunting, and the exploration of the poetic. On the ritual of occasions which comes to us from the days of the cave glow, I can say nothing more than to loosen your equation of moods to lunar currency. Later, and by that I mean much, much later, my reign will be seen as an act of the highest love, which is a return from the astral destiny and the marriages between. By that I mean the catastrophes, which will come from all 5 corners. Subsequent are the revisions, differentiated between hope and the distraught. Situations that are only required by the periodic death of the immutable. Cosmic time is repeated. I wrote of this in an earlier life. An imitation of submersion is love's premonition, its folly into the underworld, by which I mean the day you will read about outside of yourself in an age of gold. For on that day, which is a shadow of the sacrificial concept, all history is obliged to see me for what you are, in love with evil. To keep one's power intact at such a stage is to allow for the existence of what can only be called a continual spirit. Make of your love a defense against the horizon. Pure existence is only granted to the holy, which comes in a myriad of forms, half of them frightening, and the other half divided into equal parts purposeless and assured. Late is the lover that comes to this by any other walking way than the 5th, which is the number of the limit of this world. The lover is the highest country and a series of beliefs. He is the sacred city bereft of a double. The uncultivated land of monsters is the rule. This is clearly attested by Anu and his double, which love knows never really happened. Similarly, all the other symbols of absolute reality are ancient ideas ready for their graves, or at least the essence of such. This scripture is directly ordered by the codes of Mephala, the origin of sex and murder, defeated only by those who take up those ideas without my intervention. The religious elite is not a tendency or a correlation. They are dogma complemented by the influence of the untrustworthy sea and the governance of the stars, dominated at the center by the sword, which is nothing without a victim to cleave unto. This is the love of a god, and he would show you more, predatory, but at the same time instrumental to the will of critical harvest, a scenario by which one becomes as he is, of male and female. The magic hermaphrodite mark the norms of violence, and it barely registers, suspended as it is by treaties written between the original spirits. This should be seen as an opportunity, and in no way tedious, though some will give up, for it is easier to kiss the lover than become one. The lower regions crawl with these souls, caves of shallow treasures meeting in places to testify by way of extension, when love is only satisfied by a considerable, incalculable effort. The ending of the words is Omsivi. Last one, everyone. Holy fuck. For these were the days of Resdania, when Chimer and Dwemer lived under the wise and benevolent rule of the Omsivi and their champion the Hortator, though the Dwemer had become foolish and challenged their masters. Out of their fortresses they came with golden ballistae that walked in mighty Atronox, and things that spat flame and things that made killing songs. Their king was Donmac Dwarfork, but their high priest was Karganak the Blighter. Oh man. Under mountains and over them, the war with the Dwemer was raged, and then came the northern men to help Kagarnak, and they brought Ysmir again. Leading the armies, the Chimer was the slave that would not perish, the Hortator Nerovar, who had traded his axe for the Ethos knife. He slew Dunmac at Red Mountain and saw the Heartbone for the first time. Huh?
Dumac.
Dumac, excuse me.
Dumac Dwarf King.
Men of brass destroyed the elven gates of the Morning Hold, and behind them came in the Dwemeri, architects of tone. Iam threw down her cloak and became the face-snaked queen of the 3-in-1. Those that looked upon her were overcome by the meaning of the stars. Under the sea, Set stirred and brought the army he had been working on in the castles of glass and coral. Clockwork droves, mockeries of the Dwemeri war machines, rose up from the seas and took their counterparts back beneath, where they were swallowed forever by the sea. Red Mountain exploded as the Hortator went too far inside it, seeking the Sharma. Dwemeri High Priest Kagranak then revealed that which he had built in the image of Vivec was a walking star, which burnt the armies of the Triune and destroyed the heartland of Veloth, creating the Inner Sea. Each of the aspects of the Omsivi then rose up together, combining as one, and showed the world the sixth path. Iam took from the star its fire, Set took from it its mystery, and Vec took from it its feet, which had been constructed before the gift of Mullet Ball, and destroyed in the manner of truth. By a great hammering, when the soul of the Dwemer could walk no more, they were removed from this world. Resdania was no more. It had been redeemed of all the iniquities of the foolish. The Omsivi drew nets from the beginning place, and captured the ash of Red Mountain, which they knew was the blight of the Dwemer, and that would serve only to infect the whole of the middle world, and ate it. Al Tadun Dan Meri! The beginning of the words is Omsivi. I give you this as Vivec. Whew! And there we go, chat. All 36 lessons.
There's also a secret code hidden in lesson 36.
Okay, and what would that be?
Read the first letter of every paragraph.
Oh. For out... Oh, wait, yeah. For out... Under...
Vowel.
Huh?
Vowel.
I gave it to him.
Foul?
I'm telling him how it works.
Oh, yeah.
The first letter of every word.
Oh, for letter.
Yeah,
sorry.
F-O-U-L.
Yeah. Foul. E... Here, let me write this down. Let me just, so, foul. Let me get my... Do I have a pen here? My pen's missing. I'll just use my notepad. Notes. Sorry, I'm pulling it up on my phone. Holy shit, that was so much reading.
Yes.
But, not bad. F-O-U-L M Oh, for fuck's sake. M-U-R-D-E-R. Foul murder.
Word around the offices, you've got a fat cock.
That's true, I do have a fat cock, thank you.
Get in my belly!
Ah, so vile. Oh, thank you, hon. I really appreciate that. I'm glad you want my fucking monster dong in your belly. It's very hot, very nice. Foul murder. They murdered him. So, boys, thoughts? What do we, you said you wanted to go back to something, Swit?
Yeah, open page 17.
Lesson 17?
Or, yeah, lesson 17.
Okay.
Right there, the first sentence on the second page.
I am an atlas of smoke.
On the second page.
Oh. He was thrown out of the library of the sun by the power of Magnus.
That's all. The library of the sun. That's fucking cool.
That is pretty sick. The library of the sun. Well,
I have no idea what that is. They never expand beyond that. That's the only time it's ever mentioned.
Really? Damn.
To my knowledge.
Fuck, there we go. There's Vivec's descent into madness. Kind of based that he fucking murdered his own children with his penis, but also kind of concerning. You know, just a little bit. Wait, was I wearing a different helmet?
At the end of chat, or at the end of stream.
What's up?
The Dro shows up at the end of stream.
Oh, what's up, Drill? Yeah, we're fucking nearing the end here. And then when we come back, it's crazy how disgusting they can make these redeem with all the reactions on Blurp. Yeah, it's fucking vile. That's okay, though. And yeah, next... What's our next fucking, thing here?
Probably could finish the main quest.
Yeah. And that'll be our next stream. We'll fucking wrap it up there, eh?
Oh, what's gonna make you do the, other Citadel stuff, but we'll just do that.
Sounds good. Well, chat. Next Sunday will be the end of Morrowind. So,
the main quest. I thought we were doing the DLC.
What DLC? Oh yeah, we will do the DLC. Yeah.
At least the main quest of the DLC.
Yeah. So the main quest, Vito can read lore accurately for an hour. Also, Vito can't read his comments. I know. Imagine how glorious it can be if you turn off the restrictions. Oh god, it would be so vile. It would be so bad. But yes, next time around we'll finish the main quest, start the DLC, and then from there, once we beat the DLC, I'll probably, honestly, I think we take a break from Morrowind. Or not even a break, that would be the end of it, technically, wouldn't it? And then I'll have to figure out...
I mean, more or less, we could. I figure, yeah, that's when we would go to Knights of the Republic.
Yes, sir. Down for me. Oh, well, chat, there you go. I've been me. The boys have been the boys. Next session, I guess we're gonna go fuck up that stupid cunt Dagoth and first try for sure. Well, boys and girls, thank you for sticking around. I appreciate you guys fucking listening to me yap for damn near 4 hours. Let me see. Yeah, 3.5 hours. Holy shit. I hope you all have an amazing night, a fantastic morning, and I'll see you Wednesday for some rematch. Remember, I don't say anything funny anymore. I just do this. Oh!